How are you all doing? We had a lot of fun last night. We didn't get very far. Which is how we roll. But we did get... Oh, no, we did alright last night. We did do alright. It's just very, very hard. I've also been asked to ID a car, but there's not enough here. So, one of the things that happened yesterday... That's ice. Is I have got a truck with the wrong tyres just there. Now let's be honest, this has also got the wrong tyres. God damn, when does it get easier? So what I'll do is I'll drive that one down while I wait. What we're going to have to essentially pull the load off of the Bandit. Oh, I could take one with a truck. One with a trailer. Did we have a Royal around somewhere? Yes. Is it on its side? Yes. Can it be saved? Maybe. So we've got two vehicles with cargo. But this has... It does not have ice tyres on. So what I don't want to do is recover it here. Where's our Action? Does our Action have a crane? No. Okay, let's pop a crane on that. I think. Can I get a crane? And the fuel carrier? No, I can get a frame and a sideboard bed though. Damn it. Crane and a maintainer? Also, damn it. So that's no good either. I might be able to rescue the... hold on, we've got the Tartar... Oh, the Tartarin has got... wrong tyres. Might not be... Might be alright. I don't know. Where the hell is everybody else tonight? For very alone. Because what I want to do, essentially, is... if I'm going to get that off and back, I might as well just destroy what's on that, drive around. Yeah, let's do that. That's going to be easier. So if I recover, switch out for ice tires, and then head off. Oops. No, it's not a Chiron. Chirons have got big fat asses. On, around we go. One of the weird things about this game is the... so I'm in an all-wheel drive car. Okay, so all the wheels are spinning. So the vehicle has zero indication of how fast I'm going, other than how fast the wheels are spinning. So I should be at like 40 or 50 miles an hour in top gear by now. So the problem with all-wheel drive cars. A car with only two-wheel drive, or, you know, 6, would have a... the speed indicators in the non-driven wheels. But in this, I shouldn't have been going brr, 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 in first gear. I should have been just screaming along in top gear. Wow, 15 litres of fuel just to get out of the start area. But it all went wrong last night. I rolled it because I had the wrong type of tyres on. Now the interesting thing is, although this route's a little bit windy, it's freaking fast. Because you can just go flat out across the ice. What could go wrong? So, much further left than last time. Ouch.
Hello? Oh,
Hello.
sudden arrival. Multiple people.
Story of my life. Yeah, there was no real sort of excitement for Barrel Trauma, and half of the crew, half of the ship designers aren't around, so driving around slowly in the ice and snow.
Barrel Trauma looks far too fast anyway. You want a really slow-paced game, agonisingly slow.
I think Barrel Trauma. I think Barrel Trauma does count as that. But
Does it?
yeah, but like it is very fast paced. But unfortunately, with like Blood Rose and Esmir, kind of need to be there because it's their ship. Like they designed it. We don't really know how it works.
Debug it.
But I do want to launch my rocket ship. I'm very excited to drive, and I've already dibs that to drive my rocket ship and.
You dibsed it.
Dibs driving the rocket ship, not driving like towing it. What's the word?
Hauling it.
Hauling. I've seen what you...
Whatever you call that. Hauling indicates slow, but surely that must be super slow.
It is. But yeah, basically it will be one hauler and 3 spotters. I've already seen the size of it.
Spotters, as in, don't turn, don't turn.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I mean, that's what we had to do before. Like, and I'm quite good with the camera, but even so, I can't keep an eye on something that big. Okay, so we're loading metal rolls.
Did you see there's a free DLC pack as well that gives you 4 trucks for free?
Oh, really?
Anniversary. Yeah, anniversary DLC.
I did not see that. Allow me to look.
Rabbit.
So I don't have any problems at all with Epic. I don't like, but if I click on Grand Theft Auto, my options are go to store, verify you've played blah 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 blah. Click on Snowrunner, nothing. So how do I go to the Snowrunner page without closing the game? Quick launch, running Snowrunner.
Snowrunner?
Where? On the store?
Search.
Yeah, but
I can't see your screen.
the thing is, I can go to the store page of any game that I'm not currently running, but not the game I am running.
Because reasons.
because it just, yeah. Oh, 2 new trucks for free. You lied to me. You got me all excited. It was 4 new trucks. It's just 2.
Oh, that reminds me of that classic Louis C.K. skit where he calls out someone for complaining about something they didn't know existed 5 minutes ago. Have you seen it?
No. What do you mean? He didn't know about taxes. Told him taxes existed, and then he went, "I hate taxes." That sort of
He
thing.
didn't know about consent. Let's not get into that.
He
No,
didn't
he
know
was saying
about
about how
consent.
he was saying I was on an airplane. I was on a flight and got Wi-Fi on board. This is the newest thing I know about. It's amazing. Get internet in the air. And so they say they come on their PA and they say, right, internet's up and you can open your laptops. You can log on. It's the internet. And so everyone's on there. And then after a few minutes, it stops working, and the guy next to him goes, "Oh, this is bullshit." So he's just making fun of the guy.
So beginning to schlep some more metal rolls up to the thing. I'm just trying to work out if this is going to get any easier once we've unlocked it. I think it will. I think there, and this way is a lot easier. And I appreciate your shortcut, Si, but I'm not doing that.
What was the shortcut? Oh, up the river.
Up the river, yeah.
Why not? It's great.
Well, if you want to take 2 metal rolls and go that way, more power to you, sir.
Which bit are you worried about?
I'm currently driving along, and there's just a graveyard of upside-down trucks. So, all of it.
Incidentally, you remember I said to you, Adam, about your HUD was flickering between keyboard and... Well, there's an option to force it to show the wheel ones instead, and stay on the one that you're using.
Oh.
So, sorry, instead of switching.
Hold on. As soon as I'm not in a horrifyingly dangerous part, I will check that out.
Yeah, I'm going to change the name of it, but on...
Where's that?
Just looking now, it's under HUD, and it's the bottom option, force wheel input prompts.
Oh, okay. You think another solution would have just been, if the guy's been using a steering wheel for, let's say, the last second, don't switch.
Yeah, I seem to have lost my custom control plans as well, so that's going to be fun. Just set them up again.
Are you on Steam
So
or are you on Steam or Epic?
Well, it has to be Epic, doesn't it? Because I'm in your game.
Oh yeah, there's no crossplay yet. Was there? I forget that's coming. Highest priority, they said.
Right, so I get an International HX520 and a CAT CT681. Snazzy names.
Why did they do it?
It's the networking as well.
Yeah. I mean, I think honestly they've been working very hard to getting towards the Steam launch out and this new map pack, and I think at the same time they have broken more than a few things.
Okay, so does it fundamentally break the game? No, right, should it?
Well, I also don't think they do as much multiplayer as we do. Oh man,
Yes.
I've just stopped dead.
We're only 4 people. I mean, how big's the dev team?
Hundreds.
20, 30 people.
No, I linked the programmers earlier. There's huge amounts. This is a huge dev team. Saber Interactive have 1,500 people in total.
Wow.
But it does a great job of coming across like just a bunch of guys just doing this game. They really love trucks, but it's absolutely not. It's a massive commercial enterprise. It's like GTA. I mean, GTA is one of the biggest dev teams in the world. It still comes across like, say, bunch of blokes being all blokey, doing blokey games, but it's
Blokey,
yeah.
bloke.
But it's not. It's all very much lawyer approved humour. Come on, Bandit. Come on, Bandit.
side tonight then? Because he said he was going to play.
Well, he's playing Valorant. Who? Oh, I'm in the Tiger.
I think this chicken wanted to come along, but his audio's not connecting.
Well, he's in the game, but he's not in the Discord.
His audio's bollocks.
Just customising the truck.
I'm currently driving 2 trucks, by the way, which is not a very efficient approach.
Same time. Epic.
No, well, you can just switch one to the other, and then you just drive them both as a pair.
Oh, I see. Just pull the other one.
No, you drive them as a pair. It starts the engine up on the other one, then it just drives at you.
Oh yes.
Though now, in this patch, they've added the facility to specifically turn the engine of the other one off or on. It used to always turn on, which used up a lot of fuel.
Yes.
Incidentally, I could do there is the Acton, but I could do with a fuel vehicle of some sort. I am down to half a tank on both of these. And now I'm down to not going forwards.
Right. Over to the garage. Always lost my mappings though.
I couldn't say.
Wheel presets, custom. So if I put it on the correct one, Logitech 923 PS4 layout.
Interesting. If say one of the things that came out of the Apple versus Epic thing is Apple looked into reducing the 30% fee, and they reckon if they ever go less than 15%, they were looking at it. Their lawyers went, absolutely don't do this. When it's 15%, people will just launder money through it. So you'll put an app up on the store that has like a £10,000 DLC, and then you'll just pay for it. So it's a way of transferring money from A to B, which was interesting. So that's one of the reasons they don't do it. So it's not cost efficient to use it to transfer money between people anonymously.
Sounds like slight clutching at straws argument.
Well, apparently they got memos. They essentially wanted to do 15%, and the lawyers said, don't go that low because this will become a problem. Which, maybe they are making it up, but does make sense. I mean, I don't know currently what money laundering cut is. I don't know what's a good money launder.
Yeah, okay, well, the reason... It sounds like they're laying it on a bit thick because their opening gambit was that's the industry standard, so we're only doing what everyone else does.
Yeah.
To then also say, oh, we really wanted to do 15%, but our lawyers said no. It's like, just choose your argument, choose your principle and stick to it,
Yeah,
don't like...
The thing is, they obviously,
attack it.
they would like to undercut the industry, because then people go, I'm going to go there, which is all great. But
So when it's not.
But they also have good reasons not to, because obviously they don't want the App Store to be seen as a money laundering thing.
Yeah, but then you're kind of reduced to saying, oh, well, we'd like to charge customers less because we'd like our customers to have more money in their pocket. It just sounds a little bit trying.
I thought
Anyway,
I left the truck.
they're illegally in a competition.
They not reload when I rejoin.
Are you talking about the Tiger? I told you I'm driving 2 trucks. They're running out of fuel.
No, I said, when I left my game here the other night, do my trucks stay in your garage or do they come with me? Like, does it keep a copy here or?
No. So, if you join my game, when you quit my game, your vehicles become retained, I believe. Is that right?
Okay.
Or do they go to?
So I didn't need to buy more vehicles when I joined my game earlier. Then.
Well, no, I'd just
So you
press
Go
F4,
looking for them.
click on trucks.
What have you got running at the moment that's got a fuel tank on it that you need running to you?
Well, there's the Axion, but you're gonna need. It's got mud tires. But yeah, probably the Axion. Like soon, I'm gonna have to abandon the Tiger because I am not going to be able to drive 2 vehicles at once for much further.
Mr. Chicken is in the Axion.
No, he's not. He's towing the Axion. I thought he was towing the Axion.
It was.
No, he's in. Shall I go in the Tatran and just fucking tow you?
Did you manage to unlock your Tartarin from the void, from the rift? The
Not
void.
even through the first frigging map yet.
Oh, is it blocked?
Yeah, you
Ah.
wasn't even joking when you said that was a pain in the ass to get to. Do you
Oh.
know how many times I rolled that frigging mountain?
Wait, have you actually got to the rift yet?
No.
Oh right, yeah. Until you haven't even seen that's not the hard bit. the rift
in the
is you shouldn't be in the quarry.
I've got to go to the quarry and then from the quarry to the rift.
Wait. So you mean when you say to the quarry, you mean the quarry level, not the quarry?
Yeah, I'm unlocking the quarry at this moment.
No, you don't. You don't need to unlock anything. You go to.
It says I can't progress through those maps because I've got to build the workshop and stuff.
No, bollocks that. No, and I'll show you that. Drive out of drowned lands. Take the first right onto. Take first right and then the second right. Follow that hidden thing
Yeah,
up.
I can't leave drowned lands yet.
Oh, you can't leave drowned. Oh, you've got to do it. Okay, so you actually have to unlock the quarry level.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's an absolute pain in the arse.
It's
Be
not
right back.
that
I just had to copy this.
that bit there. The entrance to the rift. That is just unbelievable. But worth it because you get the Tartarin.
Do you remember me mentioning this difference API DLL?
Something DLL? What?
Diffex API.dll. It needs to be in the Windows System 32 folder for the steering wheel to work, and when Windows does an update, it deletes it.
DivX.
So I can always tell when Windows. No, Diffex, DIFX. API.
It doesn't need to be in the Windows folder. It just needs to be anywhere in your path.
It needs to be. By default, it installs it in System 32,
Uh-huh.
and then Windows blacks it from there.
Yeah.
So yeah, I suppose I could put it somewhere. I'll try
Are
that.
you on the side of this slippy bit?
Me?
Yep. I am.
Yeah.
Ah.
How
Yeah.
do we get you across here? Because you've got mud tyres, I've got mud tyres.
Well, then you can't. You can't do it with mud tyres.
And where are you?
Me?
You're behind, aren't you?
No. You need to spend more time on the map. It's a lovely place. I'm
I've gone the wrong fucking way.
I'm at the steel mill. I'm at the steel mill. I don't have anywhere near enough fuel to get back, and I probably don't have enough fuel to get all the way there.
And we've got the crane on its side there, which is a pain in the arse.
The Royal does have ice tyres on though.
Yeah, that's on its side.
Can't have everything. So we have ground hum from you again.
You've what's it?
From your microphone again.
I don't know how you're getting ground hum. Like, it's not connected to me.
Does anyone like to back me up? Was we getting ground hum?
There is ground hum coming from your microphone.
Oh, it's probably just because I leaned near my steering wheel.
Do that again.
Okay, hang on. It's moving. So... Okay, I'm near the steering wheel now.
Nope. It's
It's like
definitely
there's actual vibration coming through the microphone.
yeah. It's like it's 50 hertz. It's
Probably my nest of cables interacting with each other.
28 liters.
I'm on my way. I've got 200 litres of fuel. I don't think I'm.
27.
Got
6.
to go round the bridge, and I.
So this will unlock us the bridge to the sawmill, which will help. So it looks like, more or less, once we're away from the garage, it's quite easy. So I think the trick will be, don't recover our vehicles back, but instead bring out heavy-duty repair vehicles to keep our stuff going out in the field. Because we've got lots of roads, but getting to and from the garage is the hard bit. Okay, so
once I've got this to you, can I dump the fuel in you, and then can you recover this back to the doodad?
well, I can, but as you said, I don't think that's the better idea on this
Playing
particular
with ice thing.
Is that you in front of me run out of fuel? Or
No, that's the one that hasn't run out of fuel. But, yeah, fill me up anyway. Fill me up, Daddy.
I've got 190 litres, so... That should be you 4. That's left me with 7 litres. So let's get this fucking thing out of the way.
But you have some on the roof rack, no?
No, I think that's full. I think that's empty.
Oh.
Yep, that's gone. Roof rack's empty.
Okay. But yeah, this should give me enough to get up there, fill up the bandit. Oh man, I'm stuck.
Yep. And the tart runs out of fuel. Can you recover the tart, please, old boy?
I can.
I will move to...
So,
what can I move
so
to?
hold on. Henry's coming with the Action and the a bandit.
Be bringing it. I've got my whatever it is.
What is it?
Bandit. Yeah, my bandits with ice tires.
Good.
There's an
You,
kill.
So
you
the-
should be able to. In that case, Jay should be able to jump into the Action, and you can tow it.
Yeah.
Like, I might be alright. I might have enough fuel to do this.
The only Action I'm seeing has got 52 litres of fuel. Oh, hang on. Oh,
It also has a Bowser there. See, what would be better is to get across this bit, then use a crane to move everything from trucks with ice tires to trucks with mud tires. That's getting a little bit hardcore. Yeah, I was genuinely surprised, because I wasn't sure how many people worked on this. I would have guessed a dozen or so. I was genuinely surprised at the size of the dev team. It's absolutely huge.
I was surprised a lot of them had to work on maps.
No, that was just programmers I listed. Map people who were listed separately.
Oh, right,
That's
okay.
just core engine.
So that wasn't even the map developers.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Crikey. Mind you, they seem to be making money.
Oh god, yeah, absolutely. They've done a great job. This is the thing. If your game's successful, you capitalise on that as much as possible. And a lot of game developers are terrible. Like, I've seen loads of games have like a free weekend or something, and it's like, but you have no DLC. What's your plan for making money here? You'll get loads of people play your game. So, Unfortunate Spaceman was the example. So, Unfortunate Spaceman was a great game, and we did play it until we kind of exhausted it. But we played it when it went free to play. But it went free to play with only one piece of DLC, which I wasn't interested in. So, oh, well, I'm not buying that. And then, like, a month later, they added a bunch more DLC because it had gone really popular. And it's like, this is a terrible plan. Okay, so I used up about 10% of my fuel getting here. That was all right.
Thank you. So I've got to wait for you to pass, and then you've got to drag me across that thing.
Oh crap!
Actually,
Timber.
oh, never mind.
Oh well, they still haven't got the 93 controls right then, despite their supposed bug fix, because the clutch pedal is still the accelerator, and the accelerator pedal does nothing. Yeah, exactly that. So you just have to do
It's
a
aspirational.
completely custom setup.
Jay, rather than that, I thought Henry was dragging you across. Where's Henry?
I rolled.
Okay. Well, rather than
And
that,
I'm stuck in a hole.
right. Well, leave the if you can leave the Acti on there and get your ass in the Tiger, because I can't take these two back in the same way I brought them up. They've also broken some. Oh no, never mind. No, nothing has not broken. I've just got what it is. I'm an idiot.
I'm in the Tiger.
Put some metal beams in.
For fuck's sake.
Me?
Oh, my foot on the pedal. Never mind.
That dirt.
Oops. What a fucking numpty.
Well, I didn't like to be the first to say it. Can I have like half your fuel, please?
How do you give half of your fuel?
Don't hold the button down. Just press it. You only transfers a full load of fuel if you hold the transfer button.
Right, okay, so we want to tappy the fuel, not...
Well, just press it once. Just press. Done.
How much does pressing once do?
Some. There you go. Yeah.
We've now got 150 litres each.
Yeah, because that's all I've got. That's a full tank for me. I don't know actually. It's a sum. It does a bunch.
We need a fuel tanker, that's what we need.
Yeah, I know, but you managed to get the fuel tanker stuck, so
No, like a fuel trailer.
yeah. Can you want to think about bringing a trail up here? Let's unlock this bridge, and then we will we'll regroup and check up.
Chain.
How's it going?
So far, so good. But basically, Brett, someone's broken everything, and they're just blaming everybody else and says that I shouldn't be blaming them. That's what's happening.
Are we talking about your game, or are we talking about something else?
Sure, why not?
Oh dear.
Died. There we go. Can you? Here we go. Hello. Yeah. Sorry. I got an almighty click, and all my sound disappeared.
Is it you?
Oh, well, that's particularly weird. No, I was just mentally revisiting that meeting. Right.
You seem to like meetings.
I'll sum up the meeting. Adam, you shouldn't blame other people for things. We need to get this fixed. Now, this is your fault. This is broken. Can you fix it? And I'm like, but it's not my fault. It's broken. So no, I can't fix it. I had this before, actually. There's a Criterion. I actually got a verbal warning. And the warning was basically, I was put in to be given a verbal warning. The verbal warning was more or less, how come you blame other people for all the bugs? How come it's never your bug? But we just hear about other people's bugs. And I went, because if it's my bug, I fix it. You only hear about bugs in other people's code that I can't fix. So, would you like me to... I can do three things. I can either fix their bugs. That's not a good idea. I can not tell you there are bugs. That's a bad idea. Or I can order them to fix the bugs for me. Also not a good idea. Like, isn't this what I'm supposed to do? Is to raise bugs out that aren't mine up to my producer. They can decide if they need to be fixed. It was the weirdest conversation. I was like, why do you think I
That
don't...
might be true, but as an employee, the response that they expect is, yes, sorry, I'll try harder in future.
Well, I had this at Codemasters. I was basically there was a scheduling issue because I was told by my designers I didn't need any time, and it turned out they did, and I ended up slipping, and I got told off. And I was in my meetings. I'm quite senior at this point, and I said, right, what did you want me to do then? Well, you need to do better next time. I'm like, no. And I got really fucking annoyed. Tell me what I should have done in this situation that without the benefit of hindsight, without a fucking crystal ball. They were like, well, you know, you just have to manage your priorities. I'm like, again, specifically in this instance, what could I have done? They all told me they didn't need my time this month, and they did. What would you like me to do? Sack them all? Can I do that? No. In the end, the producer just went, well, we'll just try not to have this happen again. And I'm like, again, how are we supposed to make sure it doesn't happen again? And then they just stopped the meeting. So, yeah, when you get a bit more senior, you can just go, look, I'm not putting up with your bullshit. Don't do it yet. You have to be a couple of years.
Don't do it yet, yeah.
I think I
Do it
got
now,
to
you're
about the age of... When I got to about the age of 25, I decided I'm not going to accept being told off. Like, if anyone thinks they're telling me off, they're mistaken. We can have a professional discussion. We can have a conversation about it. But if someone says to me, "I'm going to have to tell you off," that is just like red rag to a bull.
Yeah.
How dare you?
Oh,
Well, it's not that. It's just that if you think you're telling me off, that you've made a mistake at some point, because I won't have done something willfully, wrong. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I might have made an honest mistake.
Adult
at the very worst, it's chaotic
legitimately
neutral.
tell off another adult has got their head so far up their asses.
Yeah. So you know what I'm talking about then.
Yeah, I mean, so sometimes it's like you should have done this and the other, but a lot of it's you're my boss. You should have noticed this wasn't happening, and you shouldn't have let it happen. Like, unless I surprised you, but in that case, you probably should have been paying better attention to what I was doing anyway.
Just do me a quick favour.
Yeah.
I can never remember which buttons to bind for all-wheel drive and for diff lock. Is diff lock? That will be triangle for me, but basically the upper
Triangle. Yeah, it's triangle.
Okay.
And diff lock and AW is square, and headlights
you.
is circle. And Jay, can I get a push?
You could, but you're stuck on a tree this side.
I'm aware. That's why I want you to give me a big push.
No, you need to come back. Your roof rack is stuck in the tree. You're not going to get through there.
I think if I will. It's not the roof rack. Anyway, it's the joint between the sideboard and the cab. A cab.
And also, from playing on the PlayStation, I think that it's the enter key on the steering wheel is for the map.
That's what it says
So
on
what
my
is it?
screen.
Function is it up?
Function is
it up on the D-pad? for
Function,
functions?
yeah, function is up on the D-pad, but on my map screen it says press enter because it's pressing the buttons as if I had a Logitech G29, which I don't. Because that's
So
got enter.
function is
No, for local map. For map. No, for it's showing me the enter button, but it doesn't mean enter. It means the enter button on the steering wheel.
Yeah, I just want to make sure my custom setup matches the default setup, basically, because that's what I'll have on the PlayStation. Right. And then I'll come and do something useful. Yeah, it calls it navigation map here in the bindings.
As opposed, what's the other kind of map?
Opposed to a, memory map?
Or ornamental. Sorry, what were you saying, Brad?
I was gonna say I'm kind of sad that I missed the voice chat part of what happened after I linked the Twitch thing the other night. That was quite amusing.
Yeah, no, it was very weird because essentially what the real issue is, it's not what she did on Twitch. It's the fact she's driving Twitch stuff out to her OnlyFans. Her OnlyFans. That was what they were actually having a problem with. But when they said they demonetized her, she's still running. They're still showing adverts. She doesn't get any of the money.
Yeah, that's what demonetized.
Oh, yeah, but she's my point. She isn't banned, and they haven't just stopped showing adverts. They're still showing adverts. They're just pocketing the money.
Yeah, which is hilarious.
And yeah, apparently someone's complained. Apparently what they did is on the front page of Twitch, it was just her doing squats in her thong in front of the camera, and they're like, I don't care about softcore porn. I do care about that appearing on the front page of Twitch. Like Twitch, it's supposed to be, family friendly.
Isn't Twitch rated PG-13?
Yeah, but a lady,
Page.
by content. It can't show content that isn't PG-13. I'd like to point out, Jay, she could get her nipples out and that'd still be PG-13. So it's doing squats and absolutely, yeah. PG is you're allowed. You're allowed brief nipples in a PG-13 and one fuck. Was it 2 fucks? 1 fuck, 2 fucks.
By that they can, but I believe Twitch has it in their terms of service. That they
Yeah.
can't.
Yeah, but my point is, my point is, nothing you can show is not PG-13 friendly.
You guys know way too much about nipple limits.
Remember, I had to do this for a living. What you're allowed to do and not allowed, what you're allowed to do, and what you're not allowed to do to hit a rating. It's a complicated business. This is why Eden comes, like Fortress Craft comes across as mature. I'm like, why? Because it asked me if I had blood. I'm like, well, yeah. It's like, right, mature.
Speaking of nipples,
Where are we?
someone once told me that, yeah, you were.
The world was going to roll me.
You said you can have one nipple, I think.
Someone told you that you have one nipple.
Someone told me that nipple piercing is one of the most painful piercings there is.
It is.
Yeah,
That's
it was you that told me, I think.
It probably was. Have I told you my...
There is another type of piercing that's extremely painful, but I'm not.
I don't know.
There's almost no piercing more painful than a nipple. It is quite literally one of the most painful.
I'm
Ampalang
going to Google it.
Ampalang isn't. Prince Albert isn't. Lip, he comes a close second. Tongue is nothing. Ear is nothing.
What's the most painful piercing? Let's have a look.
I don't know what you're thinking of, Jay, but if it's the one that I think you're thinking of, no, there's nothing.
Which one are you thinking of, Jay?
I'm not divulging that information.
Well, but I said both Ampalang and Prince Albert and Reverse Prince Albert are not particularly painful, relatively speaking. You can do your own Googling.
Prince Albert.
Yeah. But how can I phrase this delicately?
Back through.
Going through
Right.
the back, not the front. The front is the Prince Albert, which it's nothing. It's half a millimetre
Very
of
quick
skin.
healing as well.
Reverse Prince Albert, and then there's quite a chunk of skin. Ampalang is sideways through the shaft. But again, there's not that many nerves there. But
You guys
yeah,
going back down through here. Then?
we are. But yeah, not long after I had my my nipple pierced many years ago, it was brilliant. I was DJing at a nightclub with a friend of mine, and he jumped through and he went rah and grabbed my nipples and squeezed, and I just collapsed on the floor in a pile of agony because he's like, have you got your nipple pierced? I'm like, yes. He goes, when did you get that? And I'm like, about a week ago. I was in so much pain.
So according to what I'm finding online,
And then
genital
you were in so much pain, and then you had a
piercing
massive adrenaline rush and were high. For
No.
minutes.
I was just in throbbing agony, going, oh my god. Sorry, Brett. What
Yeah,
did you?
from what,
Don't say genital piercings because that doesn't mean anything. You might as well just go. Cars are the best.
Cars are the best.
No, they're not, though.
apparently genital nipple piercings are about on par, but genital ones have higher risk of infection.
Well, yes.
I'm trying to find a
For
photo.
obvious reasons, but
Yeah.
Not on Prince Albert, though. No risk.
It's still going through the urethra, so it
It's
definitely.
also being flushed and rinsed.
Yeah. Yes. Okay, that sounds very nice until you finish your sentence. It's being flushed and rinsed with piss.
Which is still
it's
sterile.
pretty clean to be fair, isn't it? It's like,
Urine is
I
actually
think that's a
sterile.
bit of a
relatively.
Well,
Do you know what?
I think it's a bit of a myth.
Yeah, I don't
But
believe
it's
that's
sterile.
Yeah, because you've all said exactly the same phrase. Everyone knows it's sterile, is it though?
I mean, it is until it touches something, and then all the
Yeah.
shit gets on it.
Yeah.
In
I was
fact,
gonna say,
is
it's like,
urine
you don't see,
is urine
you don't
sterile?
see
No.
microbiologists cleaning their labs with piss.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's not sterile. That's bollocks. There's just loads of them going. No, it's definitely not. It's not. It's not sterile in the bladder. It generally has dozens of different types of bacteria in it, including staph and strep. Definitely not sterile. It's safe to drink a couple of times. Please don't. Henry?
When you say a couple of times, do you mean when you say a couple of times? Do you mean like recycled?
Yes.
More than once.
Yes. Not a couple of times in your life.
It's really, really thirsty, and there's nothing else to drink.
Yeah. You can do it a couple of times. Don't.
I'm anchored.
If you were fucking desperate, you know.
Yeah. I mean, you have to be quite desperate the first time, let's be honest, or you appallingly drunk.
Desperate, yeah.
Or you thought that was just, or you got just confused about if it was a glass of apple juice.
Down in one, down in one, down in one.
Oh God, it's warm! No. Okay, I'm gonna wait here.
I piss, mate.
Yeah, Henry, I'd probably recover if I were you. I'm gonna recover the royal because I think that's a lost cause, isn't it?
I was trying to fix that when I rolled.
Yeah. I'm just gonna wait here because the bit of level I've just done is quite fun. I look forward to watching Jay do it.
Your wheels were just a very
Oh, yeah.
strange angle.
Yeah, getting up here, you've got to angle it and then just boot it so you hit snow.
Is that a nail?
It's what a
That is
nail.
a screw.
What Jade's put in chat, what is that?
That is a drywall screw
Okay.
In what?
in my foot.
Why would you do
Ow.
that? Don't do that.
That piercing hurt.
That's not how you do piercings. Let me see.
I mean, if you did it on purpose, it's technically a piercing.
No, because of the
Not
sensations
licensed,
that
though.
I've got, I walked around for like 3 hours with that in my foot without realising it.
And did you have to unscrew it to get it out?
The hospital did unscrew it, yes.
Nurse, need a cross-head screwdriver.
And power drill.
Have I? Oh,
There we go.
So, wait, so if you stab yourself, is that a piercing?
If you do it on purpose, yes. Oh, that's a little bit low, Jay. That's good. He's got it. He's got it. He's got it.
Nice,
Yeah.
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
go
Yeah.
down to come back up again.
Yeah, then you have to just belt it onto the snow before gravity realises what you're trying to do.
Yeah. But yeah, that is the piercing I was talking about. It just took me too long to find the fucking
I will concur. A Phillips screwdriver in your foot is probably more painful. To be fair, I've had a much more impressive piercing. That I had a pitchfork all the way through my foot, and I think that beats a nail in your foot. Yeah, top to bottom, out the bottom.
Is this some sort of stupidity competition?
I was
Did you
no,
see-
I was
Yeah, done by somebody.
Yeah, it wasn't done by me, and it wasn't on purpose. They were just incompetent and enthusiastic, which is the
I
worst.
thought you were a werewolf.
See the one I retweeted the other day from Funker 530?
No.
Afghan soldiers shot a Marine straight through the fucking arse cheek.
Oh,
Is that a piercing? I think it's only a piercing if the metal remains in it. I don't think you have bullet piercings.
Oh no, this was a through and through.
Is that the ultimate ear piercing? Instead of having a dermal punch, if someone just literally shoots a bullet through it.
Ouch.
Is there any fuel near here? Oh fuck me, that broke.
Yo, don't go quick. Did you notice how I avoided all this concrete?
Yeah,
And-
I didn't
and-
do that in my single player.
and
game.
then I went-
just-
You're not. Yeah, and then I went really slowly. The concrete
I need
is.
fuel off of that vehicle at the park.
Why do you need fuel?
I'm down to 20 litres. I gave you my fuel.
How much?
Remember?
Yeah, but we only have to get to that arrow there.
Oh right. Okay. Well, I've got 26 litres left.
That's cool. What's your fuel usage rate?
15 litres per minute.
Yeah, you got 2 minutes.
There's more concrete there.
Houston, we have a problem. Why can't I hand in my quest?
You got to select the quest.
You had this the other day.
I
as
am
well.
tracking
You had
it.
to- Yeah, you had to untrack it and then retrack it.
I did that. I'll restart it.
Don't restart the quest.
It doesn't matter. In this particular case, we can restart it. Jay, can you hand in?
I can. Yeah, it's telling me to unload.
We'll do it then.
Would you like to swap vehicles?
No, just move out of the way. Let me.
Wrong way, mate. Wrong way.
So, I don't know anything about trucks. My current truck has got like an extra axle across the middle with the smaller wheels that are higher up. Does that stop you beaching on things?
I don't know. I need a picture. Okay, I've worked this out, and I will go over it for future. So currently, I'm on cargo management. If I hold the button, it flips across to show task, not cargo management. So I have to hold square to flip through to cargo management, and then I can offload it.
Cool. I'm going to go and use the facilities on the quick.
Yeah, you're going to use the facilities. I will go get the server spare part.
I need to go disconnect for a bit. So, someone else want to join in? Go for it.
Max, this is always a spot for you, sir. Well, there wasn't, but there is now.
There always is, except that one time.
I'm in the middle of fixing my factory idol. I'm very, very delicately and carefully placing my pieces. Side, do you want to jump in?
He is in.
Oh, I thought Mr. Chicken sign.
Mr. Chicken just left.
Oh, right. Well,
You said you
finish
missed a
putting
chicken now.
my metal into my
Whoa, fuck.
right, okay.
I've wandered onto some ice, some floating ice, and so cracking my way
you
through
floated
it
off.
very slowly.
Incidentally, after linking that GIF and your comment yesterday, I've put that down as a potential thing for my game. Is fires break out, and you've got to get there and fix them.
Yeah,
Quite like that
I'll
idea.
take 10% for that.
You'll take 10% of the fire.
Nothing.
10% more
Said
profits.
you can say 10% of the heat.
Hey!
Still waiting for my first Projector Games check.
As soon as Projector Games makes any money from anything Projector Games did, currently we're at some massive negative. Sadly.
How about just payment tax write-off purposes?
Could you not sell off your company's assets and rebuy them at a fraction of the cost? Okay,
Believe.
My
15p
Bitcoin,
in the
Bitcoin's on sale at the moment.
But
Is it all coming back to the garage anytime soon?
I don't know. I'm handing this.
Bothered to drive out.
I'm handing this quest in, and then I'm having a think. Jay, you seem to have just stated something like, "Let me just say what you said. Could you not try eating an apple?" Yes, I could. Yes, I could sell all my assets myself at a fraction of the cost. Why? What do you think that would achieve, other than?
Well, bankrupt that company, buy the assets off a like
Right,
train simulator.
which would achieve what?
Isn't that just giving the problem to someone else?
Oh,
No.
you're buying the problem back. What I'm saying is, you sold a load of that off and gone bankrupt in that company's name.
Right, achieving what? You still you repeat yourself 4 times now, and haven't to what I'm achieving.
Right. Then you're buying the company back at a reduced cost, so you should be clearer.
I still point out you haven't said what I'm
Less debt.
achieving. What debt? I didn't say I had debt. I said I hadn't made any money.
No, you said you was at a negative. So if you're in a negative,
No, Projector Games has never made profit from its.
Yeah. He doesn't owe people money, but he spent money on assets.
No, I spent money on
Which
events.
It's no longer compatible with Windows.
Oh, so I thought you said you spent money on arse hats. That's why.
No. Actually, that's not true, Si. I've got 3 Projector Games rigs of various eras. Can't see.
Like USB 2 hubs and stuff.
Yep, I've still got it all. Right.
I am now out of fuel. Could I have some fuel, please, sir?
Well, that is not a zero-sum game, so no. Why don't you go get your Action, sorry, your Bandit, and drive it across the ice up to the warehouse? With a fuel trailer, maybe?
Because I haven't got any vehicles in this game.
Have you checked?
Yes. I thought that I'd
Yeah,
left
but
my
have-
vehicles
have-
in. So I
Do you have
didn't
any?
pack them.
Do you have any vehicles retained at all?
No.
Have you checked?
Yes. That's why I asked where the fuck my vehicles gone earlier.
Well, why don't you then bring the Royal south so we got some fuel here?
Does that not need recovering? I think that's on its
But,
side.
nope, that's. It
Right,
also,
I've got
also
another idea for a feature.
uh-huh.
When you're ready.
Do you want 10% for this one as well?
No, I'll take 15 for both. So,
Wait,
on this
2
map,
1.
I don't like the fact that pretty much we're always going the same way when we come out to the garage, and we have to do this very slow crawl around 2 sides of the garage compound.
no, you don't. But okay, carry on.
Yeah, I will, thanks. But it'd be nice if we could sort of choose to get some wooden planks and lay them down or something.
Yeah, the problem with that is what you want to do is make the game easier, which, you know, I understand. But that means that in some other way, the game needs to get more difficult to balance that out.
Well, I was thinking actually you'd have to choose to invest the time to do it, so you earn that easement. You know, you don't just click a button and say place wooden planks here. You'd have to sort of go on a, you'd have to elect to go on a mission to get it.
Mm-hmm.
So it'd be a bit of a trade-off of your time. Just depends whether you want to spend your time crawling through wet snow.
Well,
What do you think? Like actually go and
I think
pick up
that'd
a
be quite
pallet
nice.
using the crane and then bring the stuff back with the crane and lay it down physically, or
yeah, well, I mean, the concrete slabs we've got would kind of work, and would be cool that the concrete slabs
Yeah, it
placed,
would
and then
actually, wouldn't
and then they slowly get like bonked down into the ground as you drive over them. That'd be quite cool.
I wonder if anyone's actually thought of doing that, just placing down slabs as paving. We should totally try that.
Oh, no, I don't.
actually find a slightly easier route
I-
out of the garage.
Sorry, so the way you said it, I thought you were being sarcastic, and then I realised that you meant the concrete slabs in this game. I don't think that would work, but it'd be quite funny to try.
Yeah. If we could improve the routes out of here. I mean, we could try it with one, couldn't we? Put it
Make-
on the slipperiest bit.
Because there is a bridge on one of the levels that has a wooden plank with a kind of a spring on it, so it can't go too far, but it just gives way the moment you try. It's just horrible.
Horrible.
Oh, so now I need to go back to mud tires.
Okay, so that route is actually a lot easier. When you're looking at the map, come out
Just
of the
turn
garage
round.
west. No, come out of the garage west and go north along the bottom edge. There's like a trench that runs alongside the garage. It's fucking piss easy to drive through it. I've just got through there in like a quarter of the time that it takes me to normally get round.
Well, how have you guys been leaving the garage normally, apart from...
Yeah, did you not notice the tracks in the snow where people have done that before you?
No, there was still stuff on the... Ignore the 180. It's not 180 the direction you were facing, where you are now.
Yeah, you mean at the bottom left of the compound, right?
No, because you're looking... Have a look at your arrow on your map. Your map
Wait,
is
but
default
Jay,
to
instead
the-
of saying no, what direction out the compound? North.
Right. No, west. Out of the
Through the wall.
compound, near the... Yeah, through the wall. The 3 containers that are in the bottom left of the compound and in front of the air raid shelter, you can drive through both of those areas and go straight onto the road.
Road.
New question, what shall I bring?
Well, hold on. Let me stop my engine a second. I'm stuck. So first of all, almost exclusively, you need chains. If you don't have chains, forget it. Like, this level is not pissing about with, hey, maybe you can slide around a bit. We have a quest called Cargo Cult, which is quite easy and nearby and requires a crane. We've got 3 vehicles to recover as an upgrade to recover. There is a watchtower to get, 2 watchtowers to get. So probably as a group, we should now be doing landslide on the... Oh my god. This level. Oh god, I don't want to go up and down there. Or across there. Okay. We should probably do landslide near the quarry. Looking at it. So landslide near the quarry is wooden planks and service spare parts. So I could do the service spare parts without much issue. Wooden planks, it comes from the warehouse. So, yeah, I will recover. I'm going to just need an escort.
Don't take fuel where we was going, or in the way?
I still think that's a good idea. So Maxie, do you have an Action or not? I can't remember.
I do not.
You can get one quite easy from Lake. You just pick it up from Lake COVID. You just drive over it to him going, "You're mine."
Oh, okay.
Oh yes, I see what Jay's saying.
Yeah, but that's where we were going yesterday. That's not new.
Wise. No, I haven't.
Where you've just exited.
No, I've never been. I've never been this way. I can't speak for the rest of you. I normally head out the west, not the the north, not the west.
In order to get an action, do I have to do it in single player or
Yes.
in this game?
No, you have to do it in single player.
So I'm saying there are tyre tracks in the snow there.
From someone certainly.
Yeah, that's like COVID, yes.
I just thought I'd try it out of the blue. It's the first time I've ever done it, and it worked. So I'm like, hey.
Shows you weren't paying attention to me yesterday then.
Yeah, so on Lake COVID, Max, it's due northwest from where you are. It's in a...
I've got to get the map up. That's down, which... That's Tamir, Alaska, Michigan, where are we going?
COVID. Oh,
Tamir?
Kola.
Kola Peninsula. I don't have that in my list.
Kola, really? Kola Peninsula is the 4th one along. Michigan, Alaska, Tamir, Kola.
Yeah, it's not letting me have it.
Ah, is it DLC only? Okay. That'd be right.
Do not put your handbrake on whilst driving across the ice.
I still haven't worked out how to get DLC for this, to be fair.
Just buy it from Epic. But, I mean...
I'd love to.
To be honest...
Make it easy for me to do it.
They do. Just click on the 3... Quit the game, click on the 3 dots next to Snowrunner, click on Show Me Add-ons, I think it is, and then... But you can't do it while running the game, because that would be stupid. Why would you want to buy things whilst running the game? You're such a wag.
How do I get the... even get that ... I was in store. No, library. No.
Jay, look behind you.
I was supposed to home.
No, actually, who's that? That's Adam. Adam, look behind you over your right shoulder.
That's not the correct route. This was not a GTA... Wait, your extra wheel is moving.
Yeah.
Can you lower it and raise it?
Oh, I don't know.
What vehicle's that?
Hang on,
Check suspension mode. I can, yeah.
What vehicle's that? I want that vehicle. That's amazing.
It's the free DLC one.
Oh, I have to restart the game for that. Max, you can just come with the Action though. In here.
Unfortunately, my plan to climb over the wall didn't work, so I've got beached. But I could try going faster.
Can I put... Yeah, I'll put chains on the Action. Yeah, so we have an Action with ice tires and snow, but that will only give us 2 out of 3 of what we need to deliver. I will need a...
I'm confused. There's a year 1 pass and a year 2 pass. Does year 2 let me have year 1 as well?
No.
Oh, you fucking wanker.
I believe there is an all-in-one thing, though. Special edition, complete edition, something like that. No, year 1 pass means all the content from the first year, and year 2 pass is all content from the second year. Incidentally, the second year content hasn't started yet. This has all been 1 year content, and my goodness me, has there been a lot of content.
Could someone come in?
Yeah, I'm coming. If you look
Oh
on your...
no, I'm going even further in the water, and I'm completely submerged.
Wow, brilliant.
Did you go fishing?
Well, that's okay.
This is beyond fishing. This is beyond fishing.
That doesn't matter, Jay, because ironically, you are actually on a fairly highly trafficked route and you've got a whole bunch of fuel. So that's not actually too bad a thing.
Should we just leave this here then and use it
Yes,
for fuel?
for the moment, yes. So Jay, can you go and grab a vehicle? You only need a single length cab, and then if Max brings the Action, that gives us a.
Tell me what I need to bring.
Well,
These are all your vehicles in this game, so
I probably then if I recover the Tiger. Wait, did you get the? Did you get the free DLC?
free DLC.
Wow.
I've just got it, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good. That gives you probably quite a good vehicle. Certainly, it's got lots of wheels. Tad, it's an 8-wheeled truck, and you can lift 2 of the wheels up.
The Dairy Longhorn?
No, it's a new one. It's free, freebie truck.
Free anniversary DLC.
But what I'm suggesting is that Max brings the Action, my Action, and Jay brings my Tiger, and we complete landslide near the quarry, allowing us to take a somewhat less horrible route. Then we need to do landslide on the highway, and at that point, most of the level should be unlocked. I don't know what Sai's doing, but there's also 2 watchpoints and an upgrade. So if Sai wants to help us, we could send somebody out of the Tartarin to get those things. Anybody in the game, when I get an upgrade, will receive that upgrade as well.
So, I don't really know.
Single player map.
I don't know the pros and cons of changing the suspension mode yet, but it looks cool.
Suspension, bigger tires.
No, it's not. No. It's an 8-wheeled truck, but you can retract one of the axles. Like a real truck. You'll get increased fuel efficiency with the wheel up, and there's very little other advantage to it at all.
It's actually a 10-wheel truck, but you can have 12.
My goodness.
But 4 axles.
So, it looks like the year 1 pass gives you quite a lot of toys.
Yeah, well, it gives you access to all the maps that you normally get. You've only got access to because I'm hosting.
Yes.
Because they're nice like that.
So,
As opposed to.
let me think for a minute. If I wanted to get just get the vehicles, can I not just get a hacky moddy vehicle that lets me just go mad driving through and collect all the other ones with a hacky moddy vehicle?
Bloody hell. It's right.
Good.
Sort of. I mean,
But then I can't bring it back to the normal. It's a different save game then, isn't it?
yeah, but I mean, quite frankly, you've got the Kolob. Have you got the Tartarin? I can't remember.
No.
Yeah, the Kolob, it pretty much is that vehicle. Because I was just going to say, you just get the Kolob, but just drive off and collect the Tartarin, the Axiom.
Yeah. Is there a way of buying the season year 1 pass and paying the full
actually
price
give you
for it?
No, because Epic aren't idiots and don't just sell shit cheaply randomly on other websites on like Steam.
So if I wait a little bit, it might actually come on Steam for cheap.
Actually,
Even if it comes on Steam for cheap, you still need to buy the whole base game.
Again.
base game
Again.
and the packs on G2A are available. I think G2A was like £7 for each of the seasons.
For Steam.
Really?
No, for Epic.
Really?
That's where I got mine from.
I didn't think Epic supported external keys.
You do. They have done now for about 18 months, 2 years. Like, the majority of my games have come from keys.
Right. I'm just looking at this now, and the price is more than it costs on Epic.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's the full base game.
So you'll get the full base game plus season 1 and season 2 for about £30 on Epic.
Yeah, I just want the season.
Sorry, what did you say you think the trade-off is for this extra wheel?
You will gain. You'll gain if you raise it. You will gain fuel efficiency, and maybe top speed, and maybe acceleration. If you lower it, every other stat goes up. Traction, grip, weight carrying capacity.
Imagine if that was a thing. Oh dear.
If what was a thing?
Carrying capacity.
Well, it is. Just how much you can pull before you start to slip. Or before you just don't go anywhere.
What's this? It's got season
Or do
3
you
on
wanna-
here.
No, phase 3, not season 3.
Ah, but you
So
can get
what's-
beached on that axle.
It says season 3.
But there is no
It says
season 3.
deliver.
No, that's
So you
phase.
moved all over.
That's phase 3.
Right.
What you want to do here
What?
is
This
line
map
up.
is phase 4.
Yeah, we're on. This is phase 4, and then season 2 consists
I
of
believe so.
phase 5, 6, 7, and 8. And if they're calling it season 3, they just don't like phases. Is just the Snowrunner term for every 3 months they release a whacking great expansion.
Content patch. Yeah, content dump.
So, just so we're clear, I need service spare parts taken to the quarry. I assume I don't know what the fuck any of you are doing. None of you seem to be doing anything towards that. Is someone doing that?
Beached. I need a shunt.
I'm following Jay.
Yeah, the keys on here
Taking care
aren't
of
for
one of
Epic, I
the-
don't think.
One of the quests.
Cool. Thinking you. Do you need a winch out on that one?
Yeah, it's only the base game and the premium edition that are on with Steam, with Epic, sorry.
Yeah, the premium. What's the premium edition? Is that season 1 and 2? Is that what I've got? I can't remember.
Don't know, doesn't look like it.
I think
I don't
that
know.
I
It says it's
got
unavailable, so I can't have it.
right. So premium edition is the base game and year 1 pass, and that's 43 quid. Well, unavailable. Brilliant.
Yeah.
And then year 2 pass will be 21 quid.
Yeah.
Year 1 pass is also 21 quid, which gives
Yeah,
you
it's on year 1. Let's have the year 1.
yes, year 1. Yeah, because it's late COVID.
It's in the chat the other day. I'm sure I put keys in for the seasons the other day. Someone grabbed one.
Continue.
Well, I searched G2A for Epic Snowrunner key, and it came up with the base game and the premium version with slightly discounted prices for Epic. What is it? If you search for Snowrunner key, you get a whole slew of stuff.
Yeah, because it's on Steam now.
What's it called?
Yeah,
Snowrunner?
but I can't play with you guys on Steam.
No.
That'll be done.
And apparently there's GTA 5 for current gen now or coming soon.
Yes, I'm curious to see whether or not we get an upgrade.
This Russian freaking crane is so
See-
dumb.
What annoyed? So yeah, so you can buy the phases separately, and they're called seasons on the PlayStation. So on the PlayStation, season 2 is Explore and Extend.
Yeah.
Snowrunner
Like 5 quid
season 4 is New Frontiers. You get 5 to 10 quid each. Oh, that's so unbelievably annoying. So they've called it seasons. Oh, you terrible people.
But seasons aren't years.
No, years,
very
they're called
clearly.
years, aren't they? Like year 1 pass.
Yeah, so they're at least disambiguated somewhat.
Yeah, but that's terrible.
Quite clear. What's unclear?
What? That's not. That's
Stick to the naming convention they use for everything else.
yeah. That's their own naming convention. To be fair, they also call it truck store, so I don't have much.
You're gonna be salty about that for the
Forever.
rest of your life.
Absolutely.
Because it sounds like storage.
Yeah, it took me an hour or two to suss out what was going on with truck store and truck storage. You're like, what? And then I was like, oh, for fuck's sake, of course it means a truck shop or a truck, something else, not another different type of storage.
Yeah, it's not a store, it's a
yeah.
star. It's an American star.
Because the whole retaining and transport thing, it's not clear. And so that I believe that originally it was going to be a significantly more complicated task to move vehicles around, and they've just reduced it in scope.
Well, this truck is crap.
What tyres have you got on it?
All chains, but it's not really all, it's just the outside wheels.
What engine? Did you upgrade that?
The best.
Well, it was free. What are you complaining about?
Yeah, I want a refund. Mind you, I think I've beached on that extra wheel again. Let me turn it off.
Can
Change
you
suspension
can
mode.
you get beached on that wheel and then land the wheel and push yourself up?
I don't know how strong
Power
the.
going to that wheel.
You see it in some lorries, don't you? They have like a
Yeah.
set of wheels hanging up in the air. And you're like, why are they hanging up in the air?
Because it
Well, I know
means
it's to save them.
Save fuel.
Wearing those tyres out, but why
no,
are
it's
they
fuel.
up in
Saves
the
fuel.
first place?
Saves fuel. Massively saves fuel.
Yeah, why don't you just delete them?
Because you put them down when you're carrying a heavy load, and you bring them up when you're carrying a light load or no load.
You don't want all the extraneous rolling resistance.
Yeah.
Reminds me of that
It's just-
1950s car with the perpendicular axle that drops down out of the boot, so you can park by swinging your rear
Oh,
end
that one.
in.
Oh, DLC like here's some trucks you can have for some money.
Very interesting use of a spare tire, I will say.
Yeah.
That's it. Sure.
Who's driving backwards towards me at speed? Stop it.
That would be me. I was coming to give you
Right.
a tap.
Well, you've given me damage. Thanks.
Oh, that's a nice gift.
I can drive along a tarmac road, even an icy one with chains. Okay.
You was hanging over the edge of a edge.
Right, so now I've got. Sorry, everyone.
But I've got no idea where we're going from here, where Adam wants us.
Oh, yeah,
Go to Peninsula.
well, you ask.
I'd like to point. I don't want either of you. I want service spare parts.
Right, this message is only for Jay. Jay, ask Adam what he wants, and then tell me.
Anything you want to say to me, Jay?
What the fuck do you want?
I told you. Service spare parts.
Okay, he's trying to tell us something.
What's that, Skippy?
Oh, Billy, stuck down a
Oh,
win.
voice.
Hold on. There's also.
So I'm on late COVID.
Yeah. I mean, I can describe.
Just tell me which-
I can describe it for you, but it's easier if you just use that.
Open up map it.
Yeah. So up at the
I
link.
wish you would just tell us which one you're doing. So we don't have to keep
Yes.
asking you.
I take service spare parts to the quarry. I mean, if you can just look on the map. I mean, it's quite obvious where you need to take it, given
What's the name of the task you're doing? Or the...
it's still landslide near the quarry as it was 10 seconds ago.
Yeah, but the thing is that the
Oh,
names
frick.
of the missions are called things like Bridge to the Island, which is also a place, you know.
Yeah. So, but it's at the quarry. Oh, fuck my face backwards with a sponge.
Alright, got a quest done.
Not fuck
Well,
my
okay,
duck.
so
That's
there's
different.
another example of a thing. Right, landslide on the highway. You said it's near the quarry, and there's another mission called landslide near the quarry. You see how it gets confusing?
Yes, but I'll give you a clue.
Yeah,
We're doing the quarry one. Had said,
Okay.
I've just seen what
Well,
comes
just
next.
Said landslide. You just said landslide on the highway. We're doing the quarry one.
Well, no, I just said we're doing landslide near the quarry. I haven't said highway at all. You keep saying highway. Not highway.
It wants wooden planks.
I've got 2 wooden planks. I just want to service spare parts. At the quarry, at the landslide, near the quarry, on the quest, landslide near the quarry, which is where I am, at the landslide near the quarry.
Highway.
One.
I didn't say, and it's
Actually,
no,
I got them.
it's not,
kidding.
it's not near the motorway. Oh my.
Gaslighting. Gaslighting. What does that mean? Made that up.
Are you getting them, Jay?
Did I mention that I have mentioned something, but side to you, did I mention the bloke who gaslighted his wife? He bought a massive set of copper pans, like copper saucepans.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would
Change the size.
I would love to do that. My jokes. I don't plan them out as long.
Oh,
So
spare?
Jay, have you got service spare parts?
For the third time, I have got service spare parts.
So I thought you're the quietest man in the universe, is it? Well, since
Who's saying the dog in the background out of interest?
needs the same parts, I think I'll also grab some.
Well, we are after we've done landslide near the quarry. We'll be heading up from the quarry to the highway near the quarry, and then doing landslide on the highway, which is near the quarry.
I knew it. Bloody knew it.
Which
That-
needs another service spare part.
I don't know.
Two.
Which is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It does. It needs 2 wooden planks
Wait.
and 1 service spare part.
So between
I will
you,
get-
can you bring 2 wooden planks and 2 service spare parts?
I'll get the service spare parts.
You're fucking
Jay's
hell.
got those.
I will
I
get
am not
service
responsible
spare.
for planks.
So between you, 2 wooden planks and 2 server spare parts. And a go get 'em attitude and some daring do, please.
We're fresh out of daring do.
That's important. That's
Got some daring don't.
Oh, well, we don't need
dear.
that. Do you have
Everyone's out.
any gumption or plum?
No, because it's not the 1700s. What is the etymology of daring do?
I have no.
Tell.
Do you not know? Do you really not know? I'm amazed you don't know. Please wait for Google to load. It's the quality of being bold, and it is a rather curious. Thank you. It comes from
Someone's driven into my camera view again.
1374 from Chaucer.
My goodness.
Basically, it means brave actions. But yeah, the specific initial usage is enduring dom that longeth to a night.
Sorry, can you please get 2 planks? I have got.
You getting 2 service spare parts then?
I was about to, but we can now take 1 plank and 1 service part each.
Yeah, let's hedge our bets.
I mean, obviously, Sir Walter Scott's hugely popular novel Ivanhoe, 1920, cemented it into the language as we know. Singular, he again muttered to himself, if there be 2 who can do such a deed of daring do.
Can you just... This is all just coming off the top of your dome.
Yeah, absolutely. Straight from the top of my dome as I rock the Google image search results. You know, they reshot the video because people complained it was racist. And the new video is shit as well.
I didn't know that bit.
It's because they had a...
As well, but I didn't know there was a reason for it.
Yeah, they had
I
a...
thought it was like a...
Next, they had a white kid with dreads, and people said that's racist because apparently no one knows anything these days. They replaced it with a slightly an ethnic minority child, and then reshot the rest of the video,
Yeah.
and the shit.
Yeah, but they also changed bits of it that didn't need changing.
Well, in for a daring, in for a daring, in for a do. That's not a phrase, is it? Maybe I can make it a phrase.
At least
For a
it's,
herring, in for a
it's
bone.
like high def video now or something.
Ah.
Something.
Yeah.
I'm coming, Si.
Yeah?
Well, that's a bridge.
I just need to remember to turn my diff lock off.
There we go.
I'm wondering, Si, if you're only experiencing that because you're using a clutch. I've never seen. Tanner, have you seen this? Using diff lock on a hard surface causing differential damage to your truck.
It's supposed to. Your entire axle
Right.
coloring
I-
supposed to turn red.
I'm aware.
It's telling you you're about to break shit.
Right. Have you actually had this happen?
Yes.
How come I have never seen this? I've never seen it. Not even. Or let me be clear. I've never noticed it. That might not mean it has never happened, of course.
Metal beams. You.
Why are you getting metal beams?
The beams are harsh mistress.
Yeah, the bridge to the island. Oh, there's another one behind it.
you
bridge
mean-
to the town?
You mean metal rolls? You don't start with metal beams.
No, I'm saying that.
Wait, Joe. Where the fuck are you going?
Where you said to go. Up this road, through the warehousey bit,
Yeah.
and then up to the quarry.
Grandmother's.
No. Up the road to the east. Keep talking me through your plan. Are you jumping off the cliff or tumbling down this other cliff?
No, there's a bridge there, it says.
Where is there a bridge? To be fair, if you two carry on that way and complete landslide on the highway, but then you need to come back to the quarry because you're not going the right way for the quarry at all. But complete landslide on the highway first.
Adam,
Yes.
Adam.
Yes.
The route I've got planned goes south, round to the east, up to the north,
South,
west into the big unit.
past the pylon.
So, yes,
What?
there is a bridge across the chasm.
Right.
Why are all these massive trailers just?
Over the bridge.
Yes.
Follow the road round.
Yeah.
Into the service yard.
Right.
Come out the other side of the service yard.
Through the forest and the rocks and the cliff. Up the north.
And the Gloven.
Oh, there's 2 landslides.
Just carry on the way you're
that's
going.
what we were talking about, the confusion between the two different landslides.
So it's very simple.
What was
Jay
fine.
and Izzard drive along the road until you reach landslide on the highway, complete it, then turn around and come back and finish landslide near the quarry. You might as well. You've gone most of the way there. You might as well do that quest now. It's definitely easier. And that means that we no longer need to do that horrible southern road.
Right, quarry, got it.
Highway.
But yeah, for where you are, Jay, there's no way to the quarry. There's literally none, other than down through that forest there, which might
I was going to
might be a route, which brings you out by the destroyed bridge.
Jay, just as you're told, it's the quarry way or the highway.
I'm trying to go and do whatever the fuck.
I hope the other levels aren't quite such... Like, we're trying to unravel a blanket, and it's very hard to work out which thread to pull to unravel the whole thing.
Apparently this is the easy part.
Well,
Oh, I'm sure it is.
maybe.
Gearbox you can get that plays nicely with Snowrunner.
Oh, I've discovered a trailer.
That plays nicely with what?
Snowrunner.
The game Snowrunner. What?
Playing the game Snowrunner right now.
Do you mean...
Is there a gearbox that plays nicely with it?
Oh,
There was a new
gear
one in
stick.
Wisconsin.
No. You mean a physical gear stick?
Yeah.
Yeah, not gearbox. I believe it supports the Logitech H shifter, but I don't know if it plays nicely with it.
The hate shifter.
The H shifter, yes. Sorry, what do you call it in America? The herb shifter, yeah. Holy shit, that is a slope and a half.
I don't know if we're going to get through here. Oh, fuck.
No, don't go up there.
That's the route it's...
Follow the road. Into the service yard. Out the service yard. Follow the road. Oh.
It still isn't here.
Up there, that's a scout route, not a truck route. I mean, you
I'm
can...
still waiting.
Don't make like you're waiting for me. You're the forward reconnaissance party.
Operation Human Sacrifice. Human Shield.
You're at first time, I think.
Okay. Okay, so I've done part of that quest. I will grab my Action, and I will come and provide you guys with cover.
Fair points would be nice.
So I'm in the right of Lake Covid. Where is the... Well, in the east of Lake Covid. The Action is where roughly?
Top left. Oh, it's on that map that I linked you, but top leftish. If you look, you can see it. It's actually
Oh right, okay.
on there.
Well,
So-
I've got to unlock all the watchtowers to do that. So.
I mean, you could. I did link you the map if you want to just do that.
Oh, did you? Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't see that.
So, are you sure you want repair points and not fuel?
Both.
You can't have both. Pick one.
Service pack would be nice.
Okay, coming in with the mud tires. And then go through the pylon. So
I've got 200 of 200 of 330 fuel left.
So I'm
Fuel isn't insured.
yeah. So I'm in the Action. I'm driving along on a hard surface with a differential lock on, and I'm not doing any damage to it. So what do I have to do to make it happen?
Really?
I'm not.
You must not be
Have
driving
you got-
very
what's
fast
the
then.
durability of that then?
Oh yes,
Are
we
you
pick it.
going fast?
Well, no, I'm not going fast. How can I be going fast? I'm in low gear.
Oh, I see.
Downhill.
Why?
Or
You're
come
in
out
low
of high
gear.
gear.
You can't come out of high gear. I'd have to come out of.
Low gear's okay.
Yeah, but I'd have to come out of like
How many low gears have you got, Adam?
one.
Yeah, say, I don't think you can do it with that.
So we think it only happened. So when I did that, I got a
You
little.
can do it in low close.
So hold on. When I did that, all my axles did flash. They flashed green there. All
Yeah,
right.
they'll slowly
That's okay,
turn
that's just
red
changing.
until they start breaking.
Yeah. But I think you're much more likely to do it in L plus than just in standard.
Yeah, so it's with a quote-unquote more less... So there it went red X when I came out. But we think it might only happen with a gearbox marked as less durable. Which is a bit of a vague description, something going from invincible to not invincible, isn't it? Oh,
Oh, my truck's so damaged.
I'm coming. I do have some fuel, just not a lot.
So there's just where I was just now. There's some.
Wait, are you by the pylon?
No, I'm not even at the pylon.
Okay.
There's some concrete blocks across the road, and they are wholly incompatible with the. What do you call the distance between the front and rear axles?
Wheelbase.
Military distance. What?
Yeah, wheelbase.
Yeah, I guess the wheelbase of this truck. So it just gets stuck and then breaks itself, and then my truck is very mangled up from going over that.
Okay, well, I'll come and wait till my repair points on you. Here I come! I'm suddenly not going as fast as I would like. I kind of wish this had an autopilot, because I'd like to just point that straight and leave it going in diff lock with that on, and just because it's going to take me about 5 minutes, and I'd like to go and get a drink. Do I have any...
Okay, that's right. I'll keep making
You don't have a
progress.
weight you can
Yeah.
put on a key?
Oh, I do. I've got a dumbbell. I'm going to try that. I'm going to put a dumbbell on the like proper redneck style cruise control here.
Please in the name.
Right. That's awesome. Because I've just popped a dumbbell on my accelerator. I am still moving. I'm going a little bit to the left. So I'll be back in a minute and we'll see how it goes.
Quality content for the people viewing at home. So, how is your cargo moving going?
Awful.
The driving down the cliff is a completely legitimate route to go, apart from the fact of bouncing off a tree and going sideways.
Jay, you're looking
Yes.
like you're having no fun.
Oh, it was definitely fun.
How did you get there?
On the side of the cliff where Adam said you couldn't drive. It's
Oh.
like a scout route there, like it's got a track.
So I'm assuming you lost the cargo. You're sitting there being sad, waiting for rescue?
No, cargo's been delivered. I'm waiting on Izzard.
Have you got any repair points?
No, I'm waiting for you to deliver your stuff up there so that we get the points for it.
Hang on, I asked you if you got repair points and you said no, you're waiting for me.
Oh, sorry, I thought you said, do you need repair points?
No, I said, have you got any?
I got loads. That worked quite well. I made it several truck lengths while I was not at my computer.
Oh, also my fuel tank is damaged, so it's leaking fuel.
Turn your engine off.
That's never good.
No, I'm driving. Turn my engine off, I'll stop driving.
I don't have any fuel to give you, though.
Turning off your engine does not stop a fuel leak.
Adam,
Yes.
there
Well, aren't you just a
drivable route going down that mountain, but only if you're careful.
Did you complete your part of Landslider on the highway yet?
Yeah, that's done.
And you've rolled your truck now, instead of driving back round the way everybody else has to go.
No, because it's easy enough to drive down there, but
You-
I bounced off.
but you ro-
right.
Sorry, can we just examine this sentence again? Let me rephrase. It's easy enough I crashed my car.
It's my mistake. mistake, not the route's mistake. There is
Ah.
a route here that is legitimate to take.
And can you prove this?
Just drive
Well,
down
you'll
the
find
fucking
out when you get there to rescue it.
I don't have a crane.
Wouldn't you be fine?
Does your cargo not fall off? Which cargo have you got?
Service spare
None,
parts.
I've delivered it.
Sorry, Jay?
None, I've delivered it.
So you were going down there with no cargo? Great, well, recover your truck then. Oh, that's my truck, is that? Well, grab another truck.
Jeez, you're hard work.
What would you want me to do? You've got an empty truck. I'm not going to come and save you, am I?
No, I was asking you if you was going to recover it or recover it.
I can recover it. If you need that truck, I will recover it. Do you need me to recover that truck?
Particularly?
Well, then I won't recover it right now.
Is there another truck I can use?
There's trucks everywhere.
Can I ask a more pertinent game question?
Yes.
Do I have to use the watchtowers to unlock the map? As
No.
in on the map to see it, or just you just go somewhere and it suddenly unlocks it?
Just go. No, it doesn't neither. You can basically the watchtowers just let you see a long way. That's all.
Right.
But
I
if you-
thought you unlocked the map.
No,
Assassin's Creed.
they just let you see a long way. It's as simple as that. It just unlocks a whole. It just does a big chunk of fog of war.
Oh, okay. Also,
if
why
there's
in
any
late
quests
COVID aren't I
or-
allowed my bouncy truck?
Why late COVID? What?
In late COVID, I couldn't bring the scout in.
What? Here you can.
I don't know. It didn't let me up
There weren't a lot of watchtowers in late COVID.
I don't
You had to
understand.
take that
What do you mean
expedition Trailer.
What do you mean it won't let you?
The scout. I have a scout.
Right. Which
It's
one?
not in the list of trucks.
So where is it then? Press
Oh,
F.
do you think it's deployed somewhere? Do you think?
Yeah. Press F4.
I don't think it is deployed.
Press
Well,
F4.
I'm not out the garage now.
Doesn't matter. You
F4
still
now.
press F4 any point.
Okay.
I spent like an hour. We'll find out. I spent like an hour recovering my frickin' trucks.
I've never taken them out of the
Go to
garage.
Michigan? I
Well,
bet that was fun.
You probably have. I mean, where is your truck? Is the question.
I don't know how to.
Well, press F4.
Yeah, done that.
Then what? Yes. Then find it.
Then what?
We'll find out. Where is it?
Oh, it says it's Erskine River.
Well, there.
Oh, of course, this is not in the multiplayer, is it?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, I used the free one, the free DLC one anyway, so got one now.
Why the hell there isn't a button marked
Cover all.
recover all trucks and with a big "Are you sure?" I'm like, yes, I am. Please don't make me spend time doing this. Oh dear, this is not looking so good.
I believe in you.
I believe in gravity.
I'm sure. Well, gravity definitely believes in you too.
Something like that. I can't even. Oh, okay.
But yeah, you've got the map. You don't say if you don't need
I've
to
got
unlock the
that, yeah,
watchtowers. But yeah, that also gives you a list of all of the trucks. There are so many free trucks. 'Cause I think you don't have very many.
No. I like the co-op though. I think the
Look-
co-op's pretty
It's good.
indefeatable.
Yeah.
Undefeatable. What's the?
And
whoa.
the co-op is good, but not very versatile.
Yes. It needs more toey things.
Well, no, because then it
Trick pony.
yeah
Is power.
yeah it is a one-trick pony, but that means it's good at that one. It's not a good all-rounder because
Bloody good at it though.
a good all-rounder is not going to be a good all-round. That's the thing. But you want you want something like the Tartarin. The Action is a great crossover between proper trucks and little ones because it can fit through scout-based stuff but can carry loads.
Pick a fallen. My attempt to be speedy, I was,
But why don't you just drive your Kolob to get the Action?
because I want to be quick. I'm trying to get out of this game to get into your game. I'm going to be very slow doing this.
Yeah, but the Kolob will only need to do it once. Other trucks well, it depends if you find some ice that sinks through. Okay, Si, I've made it through. Where are you?
It's doing great things.
Oh, I was expecting to see you.
Side of the bridge.
You're quite a long way the side of the bridge. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I've got
Fuel
ice
tank
tires on.
functions.
I'm not slipping on this ice.
So what have you got on board, Si?
One of each.
Okay.
Wooden planks and parts.
Right, so wooden planks to the highway and service spare parts to the quarry. Okay. Unless they can do that quicker whilst you're doing this, which is entirely possible.
Oh wow! The ice is
Wow.
reflective. I didn't realise.
Yeah, this game's lovely.
Yeah, they did an amazing job on the environment.
And the
Nice.
truck. They did an amazing job on everything. I wish Farming Sim looked this good. Repair, targets. Oh my goodness me. Right, fuel tank fixed, suspension. That's it. Oh my goodness. Oh, no, wait, I've got more. How did you break 3 of your wheels, Si?
Yeah, as I said, the surface is just... This truck's crap, I think, is the answer, but you can try it and see.
I can go somewhere.
Very better. Right, now I just need someone to bring fuel.
Northern Aegis installation.
Well, how much fuel have you got?
0, because I had a
Ah,
fuel tank. All the fuel ran out.
that's about all I can. That's about all I can give you.
Well,
Yeah.
I suppose you could give me all of it and then recover, couldn't you?
It did take me quite a long time to get here, so I can't help you if anything else goes wrong.
Hold on. I'm just recovering the fuel truck that's in the river, and I'm bringing that up.
Wait, you want me to recover the Royal?
No, I'm pulling it out of the 8-wheeler.
Okay, would you like me to recover it?
No, because that would be too much of an arse ache.
Right, but it'll be damaged. It's 84% damage. Oh, well, one spare wheel. Yeah, they are being bastards for this level. But yeah, the quarry should give us access to a shortcut, or not necessarily a shortcut, but a slightly easier cut. I tried to get to means of production, by the way, but I just hit the mud and stopped. And then there are more bridges, which I assume are going to require similar resources. And a slightly easier route round the top, maybe? While you're doing that, I'm going to see if I can get this upgrade.
Who put all those rocks there? Rude.
Map designer.
That just said small landslide discovered, Tad forever. I'm sure that's back to front.
Well, they are Russian. They should slow down.
Yeah, the Khan Marshal, by the way, is pretty much how I want to do the tyres in my game. It's pretty much the right level of squish and stretch and slide. Well, in this case,
Bouncy.
well, they probably alter the size of the wheel collider based on the force. I haven't done anything like that yet. The amount of weight actually on that point of the vehicle. But it does show you as the vehicle slides left and right, which is quite nice. Oh, this is icy.
I think you should just stop cutting corners and just fully simulate all the tyres. Some like soft bodies.
And there are plenty of soft body solutions. They're just not suitable for anything other than a game that has a few soft bodies in it. Right.
Too CPU intensive.
They don't scale up very high either. Like, you can have a few, but not
That's
a lot.
computer. Go for broke. Make it processor hungry. It'll be the best tyres.
Yeah, the problem is, unfortunately, in practice, people just whine when you do that. Like, people complain that Fortresscraft isn't optimized because it uses up all of their CPU time. And I'm like, That's literally the definition of optimised, is it uses up all your CPU time.
Market it to people who, like PC Master Race, who want to talk about having the best graphics card and everything. And then
The thing that I think everyone's missing. He's going to go through his trouble to make these tiles really nice and squishy and look brilliant, and they'll not even notice that he's done that.
I don't know. I'm sure people will.
It can be a bit sort of
Like,
blind like that.
I mean, this looks really nice. I mean, I think they're using exactly the same technique I'm using. But from my point of view, I saw it, I went, oh, that looks great, so therefore I want it. Plus, sometimes people make a big point just of that. They go, and we've got tyre deformation, and you just make a video just about the tyre deformation. This north...
I'll highlight it.
Yeah, this route up this way is quite something. And by that, I mean I think I'm going to slip off the cliff on the ice.
Fun game. Gonna give us this nice big river, and not a single bit of it is drivable. It's all breakthrough ice. Awful. It's bad, and you should feel bad, game.
this game never listens to you. I've not noticed.
Okay, so I'm now going from slightly icy road to rocks covered in an inch or more of ice.
This is now passable.
Good. Now, hold on. That does give us a slightly easier route. That means we can now come out of the garage to the east, drive along the east route, which isn't too bad, and then up and then around. So it's longer, but it's easier.
Oh,
I found it actually.
just
Now
what
what?
to say.
Get it? I don't remember. I haven't memorized what every vehicle. I just happen to remember where it is. Some vehicles you have to recover. Some vehicles you have to repair. It depends on the vehicle. Oh my! Okay. Going around.
Those were not there earlier, game.
I mean, Max, the easiest thing to do is get in it if you can and recover it if you can. Otherwise,
Prepared it.
that may or may not have been necessary. There may or may not be a quest to drive it somewhere. I don't know.
I need to get some.
Oh, you fixed that
fuel, I
bridge?
think.
Nice.
Yeah, that's the bridge to Utah. Now the other task is to deliver the final service spare parts to the quarry.
Oh, I thought that got delivered.
No, I did the wood to but not the service spare parts.
Hey, hacks.
Izzard's got it.
I have got to get it there though. Can I careen down this?
Jay thinks you can. I don't think you can.
Lower road? Okay, go. Someone else can
Might struggle with cargo.
I just need to recover to the garage problem.
Absolutely fine, and then lost it completely.
I also highly recommend you get the Ankh as well. That's a dead easy one.
Oh yeah.
It's not very, again, it's kind of a good non-versatile medium weight truck. Like, I don't even think you can take the sideboard off it, but it goes like the fucking clappers.
It just eats gas faster than any other truck in the game.
Right. And what are the clappers, Adam?
The clappers. Do you not know those?
1920s dancers.
Well, no. You know, it's
I'll come to you in a second.
yeah. I mean, it's from the Royal Air Force. It's an old Air Force term. I wonder what it is.
Right.
It kind of
Where did
predates.
they get it from?
I don't know actually.
Thank is one you can just go and drive to.
It's like a church bell. The clapper is a the bell. You know, the noisy bit of a bell. The tongue of a bell is a clapper.
And that goes fast, is it?
Well, it's like you're ringing the bell really quickly. Ning 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 ning.
Like a handbell.
Yeah.
Crazy frog.
Yeah. Obviously not ringing like a church bell really quickly. That would be scary. Have I gone the wrong way? Oh, shit. How? Oh, God, I've been going the wrong way for quite a long time. Oh, no.
It's like my driving in real life.
No, I've driven all the way to a dead end and gone, oh, this is a dead end.
Is there the other side of me, or is that?
TJ, the route you took is a dead end.
Well, there might be an upgrade here. Sometimes they hide upgrades in dead ends, but
Jay, can you do me a favor? Can you put your mic in your mouth and say something?
Is that any better?
Slightly.
how did I go so wrong?
Have you turned him down or something on Discord?
Now, can I take a shortcut? Because it is snow. No, that'd be a really stupid idea. Instead, I'm going to slide down this icy road. What can go wrong?
Well, you'll be the first to find
Where do
out.
we?
How many beans are you going to give it?
Did you see the clip from yesterday where I gave it the beans?
2 beans, half bean, bean, and half my bean.
Oh, I gave it full beans and then I fell into a lake.
So don't get that many beans. That's what I'm hearing.
Not 5.
It was all of
we've
them. It was what you want to do is line up, dip your front wheels into the crevice, and then full beans.
Yeah, what I should have said is line up, dip your front wheels into the crevice, and then dip the rest of the wheels into the crevice as well.
She recovered that truck that was like the bottom of a thing.
Which truck that was the bottom of the thing?
The bottom of a quarry or something. The bottom of a cliff. There's a truck that was recovered at the bottom of a cliff.
I don't know. Like, what?
Dangled back your truck off and we started thinking about using cranes and all sorts.
Well, no, that wasn't a truck we were trying to recover. That was just a crate. The truck recovery was really because Sai was trying to get closer to the crate.
Since I'm on my own, I'm going to attempt a ridiculous route down.
Yeah, that
So,
to your right
it's
looks
always
much.
when
you're by yourself.
That looks much better than the route Jay was trying to take. But
It does until you get here. There's a load of debris to climb over before you get going.
but
So this is probably going to go very wrong.
if you go one more telegraph pole back down the road, there's actually a better
Where
looking.
I come from.
No, that carry on one further telegraph
you
up
grab-
further. It looks like it's a slightly
wanna
better
grab-
route.
Oh, right. Stop engine.
Did you want to grab means of production?
Me?
Yeah, there's a mission over here.
Yeah. Why don't you go get it? What kind of tires have you got? Sorry? Well, yeah. No, you're not going to. Oh my god, with this bridge.
If I do that, I'll be
In the correct place?
on the other side of the
Yeah, which is where I am. There's a bandit park right there.
Right. And you reckon that's a
Bandit
safe
park.
route down?
No, I don't think it's safe at all, but I think it's safer than the route you were originally planning on doing. There's another one further on as well. There's a couple of routes down there.
A lot of mud.
Oh, you've hit the mud, have you, Dad? 2 secs, Si. It's all about MS Paint. I've done some
How
artwork
well
for you on
do the
Discord.
trees on the map represent real trees? Alright.
They certainly represent real trees. If they're at a 1-to-1 ratio, I'm not so sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd have sympathy for anything you're trying, but I'm currently looking at a bridge that's at about 30 degrees. And there's a crashed truck in the water, just in case there's any clue whether or not this is dangerous. Oh, God.
Right, I'm looking at your picture.
You might zoom in a bit, yeah.
And
There are 2 possible routes down I can see.
okay.
It's a tractor.
The one you want to take and the one you're gonna take.
No, I mean, I suggest you don't. I suggest you just take the same route we've taken before. But those are what I look to be the 2 most viable.
Oh, so has your
The 2
has your
least
truck come
unviable.
down? Is that why it's there? Because it's come down that way.
No, I went the sensible way. I went up across the diagonal slanty bit, then I went through the narrow bit, across the broken bridge, and then I took a right to head to the quarry. I did it about 45 minutes ago.
Right, okay, I'm going to try the route on the left side of your picture.
The one with the more trees.
Yeah,
Okay.
what's the worst that can happen?
You roll it, and then you have to recover your truck and go and get the service spare parts again from scratch. Though I did,
And it explodes.
though I did say to Jade, just grab them and just do them again and just race. Like, see which is quickest. But he's buggering about with the Royal for some reason.
Because we wanted this fuel truck dumped over there, didn't we?
Not as much as I want to open up the landslide, but yeah.
You've got all the other parts there, is it? Should have them.
I think it's about 30 seconds away from rolling it, so... Oh my god.
Yeah. Well,
Do you want
Although
to bring
I'll have
the
the-
Royal or the part?
at least I'll be able to say that I was just trying Adam's idea instead of trying my own, so I can blame him.
Wait, to be clear, I suggested two things
It's all you now.
I thought you shouldn't
All
do.
you. This is all your fault.
I see.
I will say this route I'm taking gives me very, very cool views of what the mud does, or the snowy mud does.
Yeah, you went. I went through the middle. It didn't work.
Don't do that. I
have you-
could have told you that was a bad idea.
Have you got the stream up, by the way, Tad?
Yes.
Ah, okay.
What are you doing?
The mud here is. Yeah.
Don't eat muddy snow.
Yeah. There's like
welcome.
That looks really fun.
it's like 45-degree slope of mud here.
Yeah, I'm seeing you just kind of nosedived into it because I'm behind on the stream a little.
Oh, I'm still there. Don't worry. I've
Oh,
just
that looks.
yeah. Stay out of the.
You just go out in the snow. It's a little better. All right. What is this mission? Hello. Hello. Means of production. Very communist. Very, very communist. What is this?
Only if you
Sawmill
control
skills run
them.
with no tools. It needs tools. It gives us access to a location, and it needs one cargo container.
Oh god.
I might run out of fuel. don't I?
That's a good point. I'm running out of fuel. Can I drink any?
Yeah, I'm right by where you've just driven off from.
I do wish you could fly a little drone out from your truck to sort of scout the road
Yeah.
ahead, but I guess that would be too easy as well.
I think. I mean,
Literally DJ's idea for his game.
yeah, but imagine if the drone can only go 30 feet from your truck.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's an ideal, but still useful.
Yeah, that'd be very useful. That'd be great. But not overpowered.
Wouldn't you just be able to do a better camera than that then? You
Well,
wouldn't need a drone per
Yeah,
se.
but it.
Better
But
camera angles.
yeah, more or less a better camera.
I
Yeah.
feel like I'm playing the original Kingdom Hearts here.
I remember it was
That camera is just
Jack and Daxter. I was playing Jack and Daxter, and Sai was like, "Wow, the camera in this is so good. It's so clever. It's dodging around the stuff." I'm like, "No, that's me on the right stick, constantly correcting the camera because the cameras are terrible."
Well, this looks way easier on the map.
that's what the map's for. To be a
What,
massive
lulling
troll.
you into a false sense of security.
Yeah.
The Russian maps
I am
do that.
Starting around the biggest mud lakes I've ever seen.
The mu-
I'm the
Not
map.
fun.
I'm the map. Fuck you.
The Russian maps do that. They go, "Here's a road," and you're like, "This is not a road. This is
The
slight."
definition of road is very questionable.
Soviet Russia, you direct map?
Was an attempt.
Soviet Russia. Map blasts at you.
A slightly better attempt.
I think it's in Soviet Russia. You make road. Road follows you. There we go.
There's it is. It's okay.
Yeah, but
Good work, team.
so you follow, but you've had the same problem I've had, where you're trying to make something sound less good and it ends up sounding quite cool. A road that follows you sounds useful.
Yeah.
You realize that you're crawling
It's
through
like a-
literal
Yeah.
muck. In a
Yeah,
quagmire.
in Soviet Russia, a truck takes you home. Oh no!
Well, yeah.
Do you know?
It's your truck.
Do you know Amtrak? Are you aware of Amtrak?
Train
The
company.
people?
Yeah. So they do motivational tweets. And one of their tweets was,
Interesting.
Amtrak California, do not follow where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail. And someone replied with all due respect, this is terrible advice for trains.
He's got a point. All right, I got out of there, and it only took half my gas. Nice.
Well, so the first thing we did when we got to this level is we did unlock the petrol station. So there is one on the way to the Cosmodrome.
I don't know how you got down there. Honestly.
We went across the ice, didn't we, Jay? No fear. And then we had to use a combination of a mud truck and an ice truck towing each other up a steep slope, carrying a full-size fuel Bowser. It's all on
Didn't
it.
actually unlock any of the missions on that side for some reason.
Yeah, we did. We unlocked. There weren't any.
Falling.
No,
There's
really
no.
didn't.
There's
Oh
no.
God,
There aren't
falling.
any. There aren't any. There's no quest there. There's the bridge ones, which we can't do, and then there's the recovery of the vehicles.
Because that was amazing.
Oh, this is the bridge you're talking about. That's not ideal. There is a car down there.
Oh,
Gear.
wait, is there a cargo container there? I didn't see that cargo container. Is that a quest you've started? Guess it must be.
Yeah.
Do you not need a
That
crane?
car winchable?
No, it's just a tractor. You could drive tractors in Mudrunner though.
Yeah, that was actually really cool.
So my first plan with this expansion was to hack straight across the Cosmodrome and pick up the Zik. We're now 8 hours into this expansion and I haven't even got off the first area. I do feel the level design is a little bit less inspired though on the newer expansions. I think they have spent a lot. I think they spent an awful lot of time on those first ones.
You do. There she is.
Yeah, they revisited them with what they learned.
Oh my
Is
God.
that a car?
Adam, why is it every time I check my Facebook I see you like responding to someone's stupid comment?
What did they say? Was it about
It's
electric?
about the electric bike, yeah.
Oh yeah, someone goes, I'm not buying an electric bike till I can do 300 miles on one charge at motorway speeds. I'm like, what fucking bike are you driving? If I pussyfoot it, I might get 200, 240 out of my Ninja. My Cruiser 130.
So funny.
Like no bike does. Well, maybe a fucking moped. You better like it.
250.
So why has the game deleted my Reaction?
Why not?
Delete it.
Yeah, I've been bad. Need to be punished.
Alright, now I gotta make that trip through the muck again to deliver this damn cargo container.
Oh, I'm doing this so carefully that I'm going to run out of fuel before I get there. Which is irritating.
Well, hold on.
Again, that's
Not
giving me
necessarily.
enough fuel.
Wait.
Why? Have you got fuel?
Yes.
Cool.
Well, not much, but I don't need it. Boop, 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 boop. All right,
Reaction Commander.
it's a truck. I mean, don't forget, again, press F4, see where it is.
It says it's in late COVID.
Well, then it's in
But it's not outside. I retained the damn thing. I've made sure I stuck it in the garage.
Did you put it in the garage and then store it? You've got to hit
Yes.
that extra button.
Well,
Okay.
then it will say in storage, not in late COVID. In late COVID means it's outside
Yeah,
or in the garage.
it can't be. I bought it. Does not tell me where it is.
Might
It's just got
scroll through
quotes
the
over the
trucks in
garage
your
thing, but-
storage.
I am impressed, Si.
what's in there.
Where is it? Where does it
Yeah, I
say
would
it
recommend
is
it.
in the F4 screen? Does it say in Lake Covid?
Lake Covid.
Then it is in Lake
Yeah.
Covid. It is either in the garage in Lake Covid in one of your slots, or it is outside. You can check this from the map very quickly.
Yes, it's not on the map.
So it's in your garage in one of the slots.
It's not in the engagement on the slots.
Have you
On the
checked all your
garage
slots?
And be able to.
I have, yeah. I think I have, haven't I? Truck storage? You just go down the
No,
list.
no, not truck storage. The truck. The hang on. Source.
Truck storage.
So it's not on the list.
will
So it's
recommend-
not. It's not on the list of trucks and trailers on the local map.
No.
Right. And in the garage, at the top, you've got all your slots. It's not in any of those 6 slots.
Empty, 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 empty. Oh, hold on, what's that? Ah! Right, found it. Little filled in white dot. That's where it is. Got it.
I'd say.
It shows you the one dot along.
I'd say. Well, this is obvious, but it's not. The interface is just appalling.
I've never used that before.
Yeah.
Never had more than one thing retained. Okay, so now I've got to customise it to fuck to make it the bad boy that we really know it is. haven't we?
Well, it depends. But I said, if you can, I'd also really get the Ankh. I do recommend it.
I can't get that without spending hours on this game, single player.
Yeah,
That's not what I
it's,
bought
it's
it for.
way in there in Alaska.
Time well spent.
No, I spent the Ankh
Poorly
was
spent.
the Ankh was about 10 minutes, I reckon, because Sai got it, and I was like, oh my god, that's
You can't just go and get it though, can you?
Yeah.
The game's
Yeah.
not. The game's telling me I've got to unlock
You gotta go
do a
through 3
mission.
maps to get to it.
No,
Just a straight shot.
don't. Stop.
What?
Stop.
Who stopped?
Who's pushing me from behind?
There's
Don't do that. Just leave me alone. Thanks.
Where is the Axion?
you
Do you remember? Is it
inappropriately.
just oh, sorry, not. Is that not is it Tamir, isn't it?
What's it now?
Sorry, Khan.
Oh,
Is it Amur?
The con was just given to us.
No, Khan.
Yeah,
That was a DLC truck.
It said Ankh.
Ankh, sorry. Is
Oh,
it, it's
Hank, that is the third.
Pedro Bay. Oh, so you might not have unlocked Pedro Bay. Yeah, okay, I completely
No.
forgot.
It's
Yeah.
way in the back. Hey, money.
I don't want other people playing with me.
So, if you go just the other side of these rocks, is where my vehicle is. So,
Who are you talking to?
yeah,
Me?
Look at me.
yeah. Like where he's come through down that cliff, I came down a little bit further along. You said it was impossible. He's here.
I didn't say it's impossible. I'd like to
Yeah,
point
I
out
recommend it.
I got to that location an hour quicker than either of you two. So, yeah, I admire your route. Let's leave that at that.
Do you admire and appreciate?
No, not really. Just I'm admiring your.
What's next?
I'm not sure. So if you see me on the map, I'm just heading up to there. There are 2 more bridges to fix, which is bridge to the island and bridge to the town. But they are now much easier to get to because we can come back down and we can stick on the road for the vast majority of it. I don't know what. So if you look now, you can now drive into the quarry and out of the quarry to the steel mill. So you don't have to go up that horrendous tiny road. But this probably means you can now carry a trailer full of stuff. But I don't know what the those quests need. I don't know if I can look.
What, the bridge to town?
Yeah, I don't have the quest picked up.
Bridge to island? You've got bridge to island and it's 2 metal beams.
Is it 2 metal beams and then 2 service? So we're going to need 4 more metal rolls. We're going to need 4 more metal rolls to the steel mill then.
Did you say bridge to the island?
There's 2 more bridges to fix. They look like the same, so we will need 4 metal rolls delivered to the steel mill. So we can craft metal
Okay.
beams.
No, bridge to the island requires service parts times 2.
And 2 metal beams?
Yes, 2 metal beams, 2 service parts. Is that the one that we're doing or not?
Well, you need to do both of them, and then that should hopefully unlock the access to the Cosmodrome.
That's so rude game.
And then there are 3 trucks to recover.
Do you want to recover all these trucks back to the garage and you start fresh? Or...
Well, actually, oh no, you don't have the steel part. So you're quite close to the You're in quite a good place. Unfortunately, you don't have the raw resources.
That's why I said, do you want us to move back to the garage?
Well, that's size truck, and the Tiger is already back at the garage. So is the Axiom.
Is
So
it
it's,
worth leaving the Tata in here with the fuel?
I would probably leave the Tata in there because it's nicely out in the middle of nowhere.
Oh,
So, steel mill
So
then?
we opened up the
No,
sawmill. but
warehouse.
we bring medium logs here.
Wait, that wasn't it. Well, yeah, but let's do the other 2 bridges from the warehouse. So the next step is 4 steel to the steel mill. I do like this crafting, though. It is basically, as I said, it's just questing, but with extra steps. So yeah,
Less horrible way to pad out the game time.
yeah. So Brett, the guy responded to me going, "That's what I need from a motorbike because from an electric because with a petrol bike, I can fill up. I can do 150 miles and fill up in a few minutes." Again, speaking as someone who has been riding a bike for over a decade, I assure you, after 150 miles of riding it, the last thing you want to do is take a couple of minutes, then ride it another 150 miles.
Unless you're a sadist.
Well, yeah. Or you're on the run from the police, maybe. Interestingly, there was a great test run of the 1400 Ninja, the H2, and the Blackbird, and the Hayabusa, and they razzed them down the autobahn. And it's interesting. They said the H2 is quicker by a long way. That's the supercharged motorbike by Honda. It's 300 horsepower, but it gets through so much fuel, you lose all the time back. And it also, you're burning so much fuel, the header pipes, which you can see on a bike, are glowing. So they light up at night. Yeah. I kind of want one. Apparently, it's a terrifying bike. It's one of the very few bikes that's more powerful than what I've got. But the supercharger makes a noise like a laughing squirrel when you boot it. And I want it just for that. So, you know the sort of the back chatter noise you can get from turbos?
Yeah.
Yeah, like that constantly when you've got the supercharger at full pelt.
Oh dear. Why? Because it's cool.
Well, it's because it's
Amusing.
it's not it's not to sound funny. It's
Bikes need to be
You
loud
want it to
anyway.
amuse you.
People will run
Yeah.
you over.
it would amuse me, but that's not what it's for.
Just to show you've got a big
Allegedly.
reaping.
No, it's for you don't on a high performance bike or high performance vehicle, you don't make it sound good for the fun of it. It's for a reason.
Oh yeah.
To annoy
Performance.
Sell more.
No, to give it more performance.
All that money.
Yeah.
Like
Sell
Back
more.
pressure is a thing, and it's important.
yeah. So I mean, my car by default, the blow off valve is nearly silent because it's a research valve, but people fit noisier dump valves on, which sound better, but they lose performance. Not an appreciable amount, but you will. That's not the best example, but yeah, at full pelt you get that chattering noise the whole time because you're filling up the compressor, it's full, and then it's releasing excess, venting it to the atmosphere, and then the pressure drops and the spring closes, and as it closes you get that little whistle. So it sounds, as I said, like a chattering chipmunk. Plus, it's a 300 horsepower supercharged motorcycle, and what's not to like about that? Apart from fuel efficiency. They look great. It's also got aero. It's got little aerodynamic wings on it.
I would hope so.
Mine doesn't have aero. It just has bits for me to hide out of the way of the wind on it.
In the windshield?
No, I've got... So like the fast bikes, the higher boost of the Blackbird and the 1400, it's the cross section of the fairing is a bit like an umbrella. So imagine that you're on a push bike and you have an umbrella in front of you. You tuck in behind the umbrella, so it has enough fairing.
I rode my bike
Yeah, this is.
without a windshield, and it was an awful, awful experience.
Yeah.
I would not recommend.
Well, my Ninja has complete fairing, so it's like I'm going along behind an umbrella. My Cruiser has nothing, like literally no wind protection at all. But the Cruiser tops
Sit on
out.
it differently anyway.
Yeah. Well, the Cruiser tops out at 110, but without any fairing, if my grip were to slip on the handlebars, I would just whoosh off the back of the bike. Because
It happens all the time.
I can imagine. I always grip on very tightly with gusto.
Which is why I will never understand ape hangers. Ever.
No,
Yeah, that looks stupid as well.
well the thing is, well, try
Do a
it.
sit-up
Try
while
it.
you're driving.
Just hold your arms up in the air and see how long before you go. I'd like to put my arms down now, please.
Like-
It's a form of torture. It's a form of torture.
I think with a lot of them, it's for people who don't drive very far. And not that guy who needs to do
Fair enough.
150 miles without stopping. It's for the looks, but it's not.
Really, really worried about getting their pull-ups in that day. Like,
Well, no, because your hands will hang. Oh, Sai left as well. It's Tad about to leave too.
I hope not.
It said the connection to the host was lost.
Yeah, I'm 90% sure I don't host the game. I'm 90% sure it happens on a cloud server.
Amazon.
We did, however, complete 5 missions, travel 10 kilometers.
Oh,
Yeah, there goes Tab. Am I still on the internet? Oh, damn it, I've left the
You're still
internet.
streaming.
I'm free! Oh, and I can hear people talking.
Wow.
So that's...
Completed.
Well, that was weird. I got an Unreal error saying that Unreal Engine 4 crash reporter and Unreal processors crashed, and it's the Epic Games launcher.
Nice.
But the game's still running.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to stop here and grab a drink. I'm not going to collect this upgrade, because if you're in the game, you'll get the upgrade when I get it. So I'm going to grab a drink. Make sure you hydrate, and I'll be back in a moment.
Yeah, they really best jiggered with the multiplayer. Not for the better this time. It took them a year to fix Epic's stuff, and now that they're doing Steam stuff, they're doing it all over again.
Yep. I'm assuming the two are going to be patch related. So when they patch one, the other patch two.
But all they're doing is adding maps. Why are they jiggering with the networking?
Because it's not properly.
Well, because it is a new version as well.
The Voron Grand. Really, really recommend this truck. God, this thing's just unstoppable. It's just a dependable little truck, and it's one of those rare ones that can carry both a crane, a flatbed, or the sideboard, and a trailer behind it. Perfect trifecta.
There's two.
Right, I'm back in a minute. I'm going to switch GeForce now. Wish me luck.
Bananas.
Good luck.
Actually, I think I'll put your stream on the other screen. So I can laugh at you.
Oh, DJ.
Yo.
I would recommend the Voron Grand for a purchase if you're in the market for buying a truck, because this is one of the perfect trucks. It does a little crane, a flatbed, and can tow a trailer.
That sounds just like the Action.
But it's a full-sized
It doesn't...
two unit trailer, or 2-unit bed rather than the one. And it can hold, and it almost has the big Taiga tires.
Noted.
They're slightly small. They're not quite the full-sized ones, but they're very similar.
Much I was saying, as much as I do want a an electric, the supercharged bike, my next one will probably be electric. Suspect I'm dumb. Okay, good. It's an upgrade for the car. Wait, is that the car? Is that the vehicle I'm in? No, I'm in the Con 39
Jeez.
Marshall, not the Con 317.
Oh, the COD 317's the new truck.
So there is a quest here. There's two quests here. One called Quid Pro Quo, which I'm 90% sure will be put all these vehicle spare parts on that gooseneck. And there's one here called Closer to Heaven, which looks like it's by a church. Let us get that one while I'm here.
Yeah, that one with all the spilled parts everywhere looks super fun.
And that'll be it's all right. We'll do that as a team.
We're gonna have to figure out what truck we want for Saddle Low.
The silly thing is, once you get to terrain like this, there's almost no way you'd use a truck. You'd use a tank or a treaded vehicle.
Yeah.
Or, you know, you start off with a backhoe and a cement mixer. What's the proper name for a backhoe in the UK? We just call them JCBs. Backhoe is a bit of an Americanism.
Say Americanism, but I'm pretty sure we... No, I wouldn't say we designed them.
Yeah, but what do you call them?
It's a backhoe.
Because it's got
I
a
think
hoe.
it might be in America.
Because it's got a hoe on the back of it. Yeah.
Yeah. That's why we call it fall instead of autumn.
Yeah, because leaves fall down.
Yeah, and you take the letter U out of lots of words because it's more sensible spelling.
And aluminum.
Aluminum.
Yeah,
Now,
well,
I
you said about that the best.
I believe the aluminum thing was, and I believe this might be apocryphal. I'm not sure, but it was a large manufacturer of aluminium misspelled their letterheads, and letterheads were expensive back in the early 1800s, and that's where it came from.
That sounds about right.
I hope it's true. That's one of those. If it's not true, I don't know if I want to find out. 'Cause it's a good story.
Yeah.
I was told by a guy in Texas that it was because it was a brand name. Similar thing to what you're saying, but
Yeah.
it was the actual brand.
But- Yeah, but they changed the brand name because they misspelled all their letterheads, and it would have cost too much to change it. Whoa, that's an interesting. They said this area is packed ice. It's really flat. Okay, coming up on the church now.
The doodle, what do I need to get? Rolled steel or something?
Rolled metal from the warehouse. What do they have in Russia? Is it Roman Catholic? I don't know. Orthodox Catholic? Roman Catholic? Roman Orthodox? Just Orthodox. Orthodox Jews? Orthodox what?
Orthodox Catholic.
Well, thank
It's
you.
a Catholicism variant.
I don't know. I'm just looking at their church because they've got like little mosques, like little Russian.
Oh, they got the onion?
the onion.
Yeah, the onion dome.
I assume that's for air conditioning.
I'm not sure.
Deliver to the church. Medium logs, long logs, metal beams. Oh my word.
Why?
Why? Because
Game, why? Evil.
I'm going to leave that there for the moment.
How many metal rolls do we need?
4 in total.
Well, there's a doodle here with 2 on. If I had a trailer, I'd take 4.
I don't think you could get a trailer to the steel mill. Our steel mill route is still across that diagonal slice.
There is actually a trailer over there. Is it worth trying?
Where's the trailer over where?
In the warehouse, there's 2 trailers.
They're
in the
not real.
corner, or
They're not real.
Oh.
I tried to use one and then it physicsed. They're not on the map, so they're not real.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
How can we be real if our
Well,
eyes
this is
aren't
much
real?
later in the game.
Where
Much later in the game. They don't give you as much freebie stuff. Oh, speaking of, how many trailers did you wind up selling, DJ?
None. I've got fucking hundreds lying around. That's a whole evening of
That's
nothing.
so much just money on the table.
Yeah, but that's a whole evening. That's a whole stream of nothing but us dragging trailers back across all of America back to the base. I don't know.
Who's in?
Right now we have Izzard, Tad Forever, and Draycraft.
Okay.
You're gay.
Ah, what?
I said okay.
No, he didn't.
Rude.
He went, ugh, you're gay.
Demi
Stop.
Lovato has said that they are now they slash
I'd never known who that person was
Who?
until I saw that article.
singer Demi Lovato.
Okay.
Hang on.
Yeah, relevant.
I'd like to point out none of you
More
have
famous than
referred. None of you have referred to me by my chosen pronoun.
What, Lord Pillick?
Lord Massive Balls.
Ah,
Thank you.
I think you should let it
It's more
go.
of a title than a pronoun.
No. Like he sings. He sings. She sings. Lord Massive Balls sings. That's fine. Plus, you
Oh,
can
I think
also.
Adam's on his way. Have you seen Lord Balls recently? Sounds like you're talking about two different people.
Well, you'll learn. But yeah, also it works because it also fits perfectly into the fifth line of on the 12 Days of Christmas. Lord Massive Balls.
Also, I can refuse to call you that.
Can
That's
you?
my right.
Is
you
it?
can't tell me what to say. Yeah.
it could be offensive.
That's a hate crime.
It works now, Ed.
What, me not calling you that is offensive?
Yeah. See, this is the inherent stupidity of it.
Well, no, I'm not calling you anything. I'm nothinging you. I'm ghosting you.
So
Find
this.
that offensive? That's you.
Well, this was the problem with the guy, the professor in Canada. They were trying to force them to use people's pronouns, and he's like, I don't mind using your pronoun. I mind being forced to.
Yeah.
And hence,
But
people will
so
say,
many people didn't understand that's what
Yeah.
he was saying.
well,
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is, you go, what's your pronoun? My pronoun was Hitler was right. There you go. It's
Yeah.
ridiculous. Obviously, that's the point.
People didn't understand that he
It's
was.
called hyperbole.
People
Well-
thought he was refusing to call them by their pronouns.
Yeah.
He wasn't. They just couldn't wrap their heads around it.
Yeah, the thing is, I mean, if someone wants me to use certain pronouns, I might get it wrong, but I'd say sorry. Well, sorry, whatever. Sorry, don't mean to. I'm not trying to be offensive. I'll just, yeah, like when I take the piss out of Jay's driving because he's appalling at it. Hey, Jay. Oh, that was a. So, Jay, I just drove past the Royal that you left parked, and the wheels were all at a terrific angle, but I got close, and then the physics fixed themselves. Damn it! I was hoping to mock you for that.
Screenshot. Oh, there we go. Oh, wow, that's
Good timing.
that was interesting.
No, if I wish to insult someone, I've got way better ways of doing it than to misgender them.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I can start on Brett's mum. Everybody else does. Please note, there are only 4 wooden planks left at the warehouse. Then we are out.
Then we have to grow them.
Yes.
Yeah, pretty much. We gotta find medium logs and take them to the sawmill. It's gonna be just fun.
To be honest, though, I mean, I do recommend, as a rule, that you are creative with your insults. So compound words, like compound insults, like shit gibbon, they work best when the second word is 2-syllable and the first syllable is stressed and contains the same vowel of the swear. So this is why cockwomble is a brilliant insult, but dickwomble is not. Fuck bucket, excellent insult. Fuck trumpet, shit biscuit, cheese needle, because they all follow this simple rule.
Wangling spangled.
Third burglar. Yeah.
Turd burglar is it's an interesting insult.
But you were going to say offensive.
Well,
The others are just insults, but this one's insulting.
He's outsalting it so good.
I might actually need to go and get the tartarin and use the tartarin to pour the top.
Where are you? Are you at? If you've just gone over the diagonal rocks and you're at the narrow pinch point,
Yeah.
so you didn't consider taking the other route.
This place is awful.
I'm about 30 seconds out, JR. I'll give you a hand. So the two things spring to mind, Tad. First of all, this is the first of 4 maps in this expansion, and they have 4 more expansions coming. Like, where are they going to take it? They're going like this level's just lava. This one's on the moon. This one takes place.
Oh, I saw a picture for the next one. It's red. It's a red canyon area, so it's going to be mostly sand, I assume.
But I mean, I can't.
Maybe we'll get sand dune tires. That'd be pretty cool.
Oh, I guess, yeah. But I mean, I can't see how they're going to make it much more difficult than this. I'm already struggling with the best trucks I've ever had. Like, the Bandit just makes a mockery of Michigan, and now I'm, struggling to make any progress because I've got to put ice tires on. Yeah, look behind you, Jay.
I'm reversing into the doodah.
That's what she said.
Your boat's coming up.
Do you want me to go first, or do you want me to push you?
I don't think we're going to get there. It's literally just sinking with the wave.
Well, I can.
We can try push then if you want to.
Damn,
Watch.
It's so dumb that you don't let me have access to every winch point on a trailer. Not facing the right direction.
Watch and learn, little grasshopper. Watch and learn. Why aren't I moving?
Because something's changed there.
How
since
about-
we unlocked the map.
Nah. How about a DLC for this game that's just literally the same game, only you just have to get a bus full of school kids and drive it and just drop them off, and it's just like school kids in Alaska.
I don't think I did.
I mean, I assume they have children in Alaska.
Yes.
Alexa? Fuck's sake.
First copy, yeah.
No, Jay, I can get over this. I can definitely get over this. I need to go this way, then I need to...
Yeah, but you were stuck. in front.
I am absolutely fine. I've done this one several times. And then like that.
I think that when playing Snowrunner, you should wait for people to ask you for help before you help them.
No, that would be offensive.
There you go. Winch onto me, and I can drag you through.
Now you've flattened that dirt off. I can get through there.
That's not how it works. The dirt does not affect your car at all. It's purely visual.
Is this trailer real?
The difference is I've got 8 wheels. Where are you, Tad? You can tell if the trailer's wheel because you can winch onto it. There's a number of fake trailers around that are just visuals on this level.
No, it's a real trailer. Apparently the Voron grad does not attach trailers. Oh, that's annoying. So we're gonna do this the dumb way. I'm doing warehouse trouble.
Okay. Well, wait.
Question for you.
Yes.
When you're changing gears manually, Snowrunner,
You
you
can't.
don't hear the ptsh, ptsh. Well, no, you know what I mean by manually, because you put into low and high, choosing the manual gears. Yeah, anyway. I want a gearbox. Don't really care about steering wheel. Or
Yeah, I'd say even if it's a gearbox, there's no manual, there's no replacement, I don't believe, for the auto gearbox. I think you are stuck with that one.
Change how many gears it has and how it's tuned, but
Yeah, but I mean,
You said, Adam?
I would, what, the Logitech H shifter, I'm sure there is support for it, which is just the one that's compatible with the G29. It's about 40 quid, 50 quid. I don't think you can use it by itself, though. I think it only works through the steering wheel, but don't quote me on that. But, I mean, you can just look under the control list, because essentially what you'll be doing is binding stuff. And I don't think... Yeah, okay, so I can select directly neutral, auto, reverse, high gear, low gear, low gear, low gear. So I could bind up to 8 buttons directly to it. But, and the H shifter would just work for that. But I'm not sure that would, but you can't override the auto gearbox. There's no solution for that. Which is a bit odd, because you would have thought they would have allowed that for, for ultra hardcore, actually having to properly change gear. Now, Jay, I'm just going to park here for a minute. I'm just going to consider my options. Because we have the more direct route, which is straight ahead, and we've done it before, but it's not very good. We also have the option of taking a right, and that's much longer, isn't it? We can go right. We go east, then north, then west. And that's a much easier route, apart from this muddy bit.
Have we done the new route yet?
I've done half the new route and it wasn't fun. The second half looks easy, but the first half was not. It wasn't fast at all. I guess we'll just do the. Shall we? Let's do both. Let's go this way and come back that way. Let's compare and contrast, as they would say in our English lessons. So Google have put out some stuff about Stadia saying it's not dead. We're still supporting it. People have pointed out Google say that about stuff right until the day they cancel it though, so it doesn't mean much. I'm still waiting to be approved as a Stadia dev as well. I applied long before release and I still haven't got it. They're like,
Another one.
well, it's weird. So Oculus went, cool, brilliant. We'll send you some dev kits. I'm like, yeah, cool, done. Like, anything we can do to help you. Please write games for our ecosystem. But I had to jump through lots of hoops with Stadia. Like, you know, how many did your last game sell? What game are you planning to do? And it's like, I really doesn't matter. I mean, I might be costing you a few quid in server time, but overall, if I come up with a great idea, let me. I love the concept of say, 1,000-player battle royale. Like, 1,000-player worms on Stadia. There's so much scope for doing stuff on Stadia you couldn't do anywhere else. Oh, do you need a hand, Jay?
I've not got stuck on this tree, but it's stuck in between two rolls of stuff.
Winch onto me?
So it winches onto a fucking tree.
Oh yeah, it won't also winch. There's too many other targets. What we should have actually done is one of us go in each direction and see which was quickest. Because this route's quick, but it's not... Sorry, this route's short, but it's not quick, is it?
No. Did that help?
I'm just Batmaning my way. Ah, shit, I know what it is. Hold on. Right, that's better. Beacons are on there.
Oh,
That does fix everything.
What does so? The beacons? Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, 100%. Alright, so what happens to the warehouse when I deliver this trailer?
Probably nothing.
Act 2. Yeah, probably. I mean, we get some money. Delicious edible money.
Delicious edible money, did you say?
Mm-hmm.
I love
It's just edible money.
Christmas money. Like, I don't know what they do. To it.
Oh, yeah, Max, like chocolate coins. Yeah, okay. I'd like to be paid in real money, by the way, rather than chocolate coins. Just gonna put that out on the record.
Pay you in chocolate.
Well, not.
Chocolates.
It's not. That's not true, is it?
If you went
if
one
you-
to one,
If you owe me £10,000 worth of money, and you buy me £10,000 worth of chocolate, it's A,
no.
not easier, and B, you can't do bank transfers with chocolate. I've tried.
give it a laundry. Then.
£10,000 of chocolate would kill you.
Oh, this truck's got a winch point in the middle of the front instead of
What?
sides.
Can
Yeah.
you get shifters
You heard
that have sort of like a car's reversing lift up shifter on them? Look at the Vauxhall where you got like a
Yeah,
collar, and then you go up and to the right.
The older one had that. You mean like the you mean the reverse gate to stop you actually? Yeah. The older Logitech shifter did. I'm sure of that. And that one.
There was like various variations on an H. I'm like, but what about reverse?
No, I think.
Push it down. I'm
Look,
like, that's horrible.
Go look at the older Logitech shifters. If you say the model number, I will probably remember it. But the older ones, I'm sure, had a reverse. And they were 7-speed or 5-speed.
Scania shifter.
Well, no, that's for Euro Truck Simulator, which might actually be good.
You can
I
get a
still
mod to change
think
it to
we
sequential
should
shift.
hit up some crew 2 at some. I really think you'll enjoy it. The way that you're into this.
This game is about driving around very, very, very slowly, and the Crew 2 is about racing, so...
Necessarily, there's other stuff on there that involves driving slow. Like there's a mix of everything. In Wreckfest, you can literally play Wreckfest.
But not as good.
No, Destruction derbies are bloody brilliant.
When you say literally,
He means not
Not-
literally.
Style of race, not.
Written down piece of paper.
Literally doesn't.
except when it does.
Nerd! It literally means that sometimes.
Game.
Okay, so Jay and I we're going to take a different route back. So this might all go wrong. So bear in mind they may. So we can't just give up. If we drop our load, we have to get it back because we've had to bring metal rolls here. So this is now the.
Not enough cargo in the craft. I've just unloaded the metal rolls.
Yeah, now craft.
Not enough cargo in the storehouse.
You've got it cycled all the way over to metal beams.
Sorry, he's fixed it.
Okay. Yeah, it's not a very intuitive. We've got 10 more wooden planks.
Oh boy.
House. 10 metal beams at the. Oh, we've got. Oh,
Yeah. Bye, Jay.
I'm so glad I finished that mission.
That was good timing.
Yeah, but you've got proper metal beams at the warehouse now. You don't have to craft them.
Huh?
You know, the moment you finish.
How come?
Apparently that trailer had a lot of stuff in it. It has 10. You've got the warehouse now has 10 sets of wood, 10 sets of metal beams.
Okay, so yeah, but I mean that's only a short-term solution. I was gonna Jay,
Yeah,
two truck
but
lengths, two truck
metal
lengths.
beams is nothing to sneeze at.
There he goes. I knew he would kick out sooner or later.
Makes me wonder though.
Everybody else quit about 2 minutes ago, Jay. I was waiting for you to. There is technically a route around, but I'm not going to try.
There's 2 warehouses now. Nice.
Huh?
2 points on the warehouse.
Oh right.
So you 2 are doing metal bridge.
We
Bridge
are
to the island?
we are bringing 4 beams. We have
Oh,
enough to complete
never mind.
Bridge to the Island. Yes, 2 beams, not 4 beams.
Screw you. I'm gonna go and play as a game. You can You can keep your crappy internet.
He's in my game. It's not. Again, it's not hosted on my computer.
You're not on the server list.
But
Yes, it is.
but Sai's in my games. That's. See, this is when they say, "Hey, we're going to prioritize crossplay." I'm like, mm-hmm.
You say so.
Please don't. Could you prioritize the actual game working?
Fixing the shit.
I mean, it's not too bad.
That doesn't make any sense.
And I do understand it is a complicated and difficult issue, but I don't care.
Shouldn't be your problem.
I'm actually looking at the tire deformation a lot closer than I had before, and I think mine's actually, if anything, better.
It won't be.
Yeah, but don't forget, I've tuned it for ridiculousness rather than sensibility.
I think there's something wrong with the internet somewhere. That took far too
Looks
long.
so sad just sitting there.
Oh. But yeah, hopefully Andy will update the mesh on that, and Tad will actually do a texture. Because there's no detail in the sidewall, so you can't see it distort.
Why is it every time Tag joins it dies?
My internet eats everything.
We've noticed.
Wow, this is... I'll tell you what I'll do, is I will switch into the Tiger.
And I've lost the map. What?
Okay.
Okay.
I can't get in the Tiger.
Please. Oh.
So I've now got both of you on my... Apparently, Izzard is geographically closer.
Oh, I like that meme.
Alright. Rebooted Epic because it needed an update.
Oh my god, someone dropped... That's a...
Now it wants to do another one.
That's a seismic doobie flip that they've rolled there.
So what am I getting into now?
Nothing, you just left the game. I mean, if you haven't, I highly recommend you restart the game and possibly Epic, rather than just joining back in. Something's definitely fucky.
I would put that on the Snowrunner subreddit. That's amazing.
I suspect that's where SB got it from. I can't get into the Tiger. It still thinks Jay's in the Tiger. I tell you what, I tell you what, I'm gonna quit and restart. Just on the basis it can't hurt, because none of you have done anything of note in the last 15 seconds. So let's just give it a. Oh man, it's later than I thought. I don't want to stop now.
Done.
Oh, there. Yeah.
You're a grown-ass man. You stop where you want to stop.
Yes, I know, but I don't want to stop.
Don't wanna.
If you start singing Queen, I will join you.
Stop me now. I thought you said you were going to join.
Time.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm like 6 seconds behind everything, so when I get yours, it takes a minute. Oh, come on.
Oh, yeah.
Still no.
Okay. So know what?
Are you ready to...
You being available to play?
I will let you know.
Oh.
Tad,
Yes.
I believe by the time I finish the sentence,
It showed up.
I will be ready to play.
So I was sitting here waiting for my game to restart. I had to click exit and not started, and not click launch. That's like really helpful, isn't it?
Okay, I can now get into the Tiger. So what I'm going to do is, until Jay gets there, I'm going to drive the Tiger down and then winch them together. Ooh, Tiger's it's quite nippy.
I
Oh.
Just that you let me go in front on that bit, but you were like, no.
16 litres
Found
of
a
it.
bug reported by email. Snowrunner@saber3d.com.
What was that? Send your bug
Where?
reports
Wait.
to where?
Snowrunner.
Yeah, bug report.
Saber3D.
Class, bug class, A, description. Network, area, networking, description. It doesn't work properly.
Send your bug reports to trashcan@no.com.
Though if I enforce an email address, I will use fuck@off.com. Well, remember, Jay.
Didn't say.
Yeah.
What?
What do you mean it's doing something? But you're sitting in a truck. Is that not you in that truck?
No, that's me.
Oh.
My game's doing something. It's just sitting here on the Erskine River screen. Like it is.
Yeah, you're in the garage now.
Hey. Right, where am I going?
On 2 secs. Theoretically, and I'm not suggesting to do, theoretically, there's a nice shortcut just to the right here. If you look right, I'm like, I reckon I can fit through there, but I'm not going to. Just saying.
Probably for the best. That's cool. That truck's exhaust goes to the right, and my exhaust goes to the left.
So I don't.
Polluting equally.
I'd also like to point out on the map, this looks like a tarmacked road, and I was assuming a tarmacked road.
You got
Where is
not a tarmac road.
This is not a tarmac road. The Tartarin is by the quarry. That's where we're headed to. So we should hopefully just drive right past the quarry. You're not going. It's not going well when I can buy. Oh wait, bit sad. Sorry, beacon's on. There we go. When I can buy.
It adds plus 5 traction.
Yeah. I'm just not
That would
moving.
be awesome if that was a thing.
I actually. So my. Oh dear, I am having hilarious physics issues.
What do you mean, like the rocks bouncing up in the air?
No, this one is even better.
Oh, I should send you a screenshot of this, shouldn't I?
Of what?
You're tartaring 2 foot off the deck going along the road.
Let me put this video into the Discords. It is a video, please enjoy. Yeah, so I mean, I've mentioned before, so I have a fully rally stickered car. So I have, you know, it's absolutely properly decalled up like an old rally car. But I actually have a sticker on it that says this sticker has plus 5 horsepower as well. Yeah, but
That's how you know you're winning.
Max, there was an old 5-speed shifter, and I would recommend you
I
just
love this memory.
buy one of those off of eBay or something.
Can't find what it's called.
Well, Logitech haven't released very many shifters, so you cannot find a list of all Logitech shifters.
Oh, okay. See what's got with the ones that just plug in the G29 or on their own, or don't know what the difference is.
This is a sticky spot, isn't it?
Yeah, there we go.
A lot of
Come
people selling
on,
mods
just hop
for
me
it.
out of the tracks. It'll be fine. Is it a big rock I'm on?
Yeah.
No, it's a little twig.
So basically,
There
Max,
it is.
over the years, Logitech shifters have got... Oh, fuck off. They've got worse and worse and worse.
Yeah.
That is a very demonic stick. What
Yeah.
the fuck?
Look how they used to be, and then they just got worse and worse and worse. So it's G25 and G27 shifters, I think.
We're gonna run out of fuel.
I've
No,
got
you're
fuel.
not. I'm bringing fuel.
Tad, why aren't you winching onto me?
I'm
Yes.
trying to get around this Satan stick. What the fuck?
That's the one you want, isn't it, Si? You want the one on the left, Max. It's because
There
we
the silver dial on the first one switches it from sequential to 7 speed, so 6 speed plus reverse.
Yeah.
And that's what you want. And then they got rid of that. And then they got rid of that. But that's a G25 shifter and a G27 shifter. Oh, this is... No, wait, back! Leave 2 fucking truck lengths. Now we need a truck with the crane. Yeah, I couldn't reverse back. You jammed me. The Royals got Oh fuck me. What do I have that's got a crane?
I'm going to recover you on the quick.
The Yank doesn't have a crane, does it?
Ted, reverse all the way up if you can.
And Action won't pull it.
Ooh.
Kolob doesn't take a
Well,
crane.
What I wanted was a real gearbox shifter.
Oh,
I feel my real gearbox
Oh,
shifter.
you can buy real ones, but yeah. There's loads of options for those. Starting at several £100s and going up to several £1,000s. There's no
Go
cheap
all the way to
options.
Make your own. Go to scrapyard, pull one out of the car.
Yeah,
build
yeah,
something.
yes, yeah. You hook it up to you would want a Hall effect sensor and an Arduino Leonardo. So the electronics are about 10 quid on that. I'm quite tired of this game saying me, this part is suitable for other trucks you own. Well, apparently it's fucking not. So I'm guessing the Fleet Star, I don't know, with a crane on it. Any other suggestions, Tad?
That works for me.
Stay there, Ted. Stay there. Stay there. Stay there. Don't move. Do not move.
Not moving. Get logs. Oh, right there. Okay.
Oops, that would not be what I wanted.
Oh wow, this crane is heavy. There's no crane trailers, is there? Like we can't, for example, have a trailer on a crane towed by a Kolob. That's a pity. Who's that bringing what now?
It's a me,
That's
Crane Man.
that's half an answer. What is it? You're in?
An international.
Oh yeah. I see your vehicle is as slow as mine, Crane Man.
I was selecting gears, not
Ah.
not going forwards. Down going forwards. Almost fell over on the first corner. That doesn't bode well.
Tad, Max, I know people, oh shit, who are they called? Quaif. You can buy Quaif gearboxes for, computers, but you are looking genuinely at a proper racing Quaif gearbox, essentially, that happens to have a vehicle. You will also need a clutch in order to change it at that point. Okay, obviously. You're probably better off with the Logitech 5-speed. There are other, I mean, if you search USB gated shifter, you will find probably quite a lot of options. I just don't know any cheap ones.
I just wanted one that felt like a normal sort of car shifter.
Yeah, but a normal car shifter is expensive. The Thrustmaster...
Not scrapyard, it's not.
Yeah, but then you need... You do realise you need to then pry apart the clutch plates and stuff in order to change gear. You need to start pulling bits apart.
I mean, just literally just taking
Who's
the sort of...
tipping my nose down into the snow? Someone's bumping me up the back end again.
Max, look at the Thrustmaster TH8A.
Yeah, lots of gates, but no...
Winch on.
No what?
How'd you get reverse? I mean, what I mean is, to choose reverse in my car, there's a collar. You put your hand and fingers on the collar and you pull it up and you go off to where it reverses.
Yeah,
You can't get it without pulling that.
yeah.
But everything else, everything that's on these for sale, doesn't have any mechanism. It's always pushed down or something done like that. It's like, I don't want to push down, I want to lift up.
So you want something that doesn't exist, and you want something that doesn't exist with a thing that doesn't exist on top of the original that doesn't exist. I think you're out of luck there.
Yeah.
It can't be that hard to make one. It's down instead of up.
Well, yeah, but I said there's no just getting a gearbox and reappropriating it. That itself is a lot of work. And probably very messy to boot.
Did a push.
Nope. Oh, shit. I'm good. Ooh. What are you in? Oh, you're. Oh no, Tad, you're in that horror.
What's wrong with that?
No, Tad.
Not as good as it looks.
It's a.
It's a big boy.
What are they called? Well, they got a name for that. The middle steering thing. It's not. Well, obviously it's artic.
Middle articulation.
Middle. Yes, that's it. So it doesn't have steering. It just bends.
Ah! Sorry.
It's alright.
It's a heavy bitch. So I'm busted through.
I've always gone up this way, Tad. I don't know if I've never been that way.
It's a little straighter, no rocks. It's nice. Right here.
I might go that way this time. This vehicle is a bit more top heavy. It's very top heavy. But why are you bringing a vehicle with a sideboard, Tad? I don't see what that's going to achieve.
That's all it carries.
Yeah, but why are you
All
bringing
it
it
has.
up? Well, but why?
I'm gonna go grab another set of steel beams.
Oh, steel rolls. Yeah, okay.
No, we've got beams now. We don't need to bother with rolls.
Well, yeah, we do because we've dropped some steel beams.
Yeah. That's what you're gonna go fix.
Hmm.
Oh, I can get more steel beams for the next bridge.
I mean, I like your optimism, but I'm not sure it's well placed.
This thing does not like icy roads. Ooh.
What was that noise to my left? You went, oh, and that was a noise.
Oh, that wasn't me. I'm just ice skating right now.
It may have been a ghost. That didn't cross my mind. Of all things it could have been, ghost wasn't one of them.
Ghost. Ghost.
Ghost.
I think you found it's pronounced
I don't
Ghost.
think they exist.
Ghost.
Ghost.
Well, I know now.
It's an R-O-U-S.
Wrong way, Si. Well, wrong way assuming you're coming to help us pick up the dropped shit. It's right here.
I was going to go and get, I know, yeah, I'll better do that. Get away.
No, please finish your sentence. You were going to go and get...
No, yeah, you finish my sentence.
I was going to go and get steel rolls?
Yeah?
Metal rolls?
Get
In my crane?
around a bit.
Oh, that. Yeah. So in theory, Tad could request that we could steal them off the back of his truck.
No, I'll tell you what it is because I still had my waypoints from when I was going to get steel rolls, and then I just set off and someone fell over, so I recovered to get a crane, and you did the same thing. So that's why we ended up with 2 cranes. But why not?
Well,
Convoy.
I think in practice, if both of us make it there, then St. Christopher will have smiled upon us.
Better.
Ah, the patron saint of cranes.
Travellers.
I know, I was making a joke.
I don't think there's a patron saint of trucks.
There probably is.
Yeah, so I spent a couple of hours at the arcade today. We were just checking over the machines because we're open again tomorrow. And leaf switches, like the precursor to micro switch, we have a lot of them. And oh my god.
Stay there.
No shit. Yeah, they don't like they haven't been used in a year, and I was just cleaning them. Like, it's surprising how little time they lasted.
They rusted together or something?
No, they're just dirty and dusty. And
Inside the...
leaf switches are the shittest thing known to man. They're not like micro switches, which are nice. They're horrible.
Wow.
Would you like my advice, Si?
No,
Okay.
just wait a second. Get enough of
Something
that.
like that. Then just put some sort of switch
Don't,
gear on the end of it.
you don't get to use the J word. Don't say just.
Just.
Yeah, there's no just involved in this. You will need
Yeah, that's fucking...
Three
But
cent-
it looks like fun. It's a project.
Yeah, I think you would need 3 sensors in order to detect all of the gears on that.
Oh.
Because it's not five. Well, they've got a move.
I don't know how it interacts with the actual real
Adam,
world.
I think you might need to get out of your truck because it's instantly snapping. Did I just get out?
I can't just get out. I can get to another truck, but that's the best I can manage. What have I got? Mud tires. But yeah, Max, you won't be the first person to do this. There certainly will be people who've converted real shifters across. But I mean, you're looking at 15 quid's worth of electronics, and probably an awful lot of
What about 50 quid?
for what?
How much did you build something to make a shitload if you could design a really good one? It's willing to pay that.
Well, yeah, but you'd have to if it
It's the
takes.
quality, and it's the quality feel in your hand. You know?
Well, I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with the high-end shifter, but it's in economy of scale. That it's not a very widely in demand item, so they're quite expensive.
Yeah.
But yeah, that Logitech one's only 170 quid, and that is a 6-speed.
I like
Feel
shape
free
the-
to come back and
the Snowrunner, is it?
suggestions.
It's not a plus shape. I was wondering, it's just buttons. Maybe it's some buttons. Maybe I'm missing. Right, I'm going to bed.
All right, then. We shall see you tomorrow, sir.
What's on for tomorrow?
Oh,
Right.
how did
Sent
your
to.
house fire go?
It's not.
Before you answer that, just
Yeah.
jump back into my crane. You can have a go.
No, not at the moment. I will soon, but not right now. If I get in it right now, all that will happen is I will slide away back down this hill. And while you might find that funny, actually I would too, but I'm still not going to.
Right, guys.
Right.
Do I have to take that shot?
So
Do anyway?
so don't worry about it. You get across, or we'll both roll it. But I didn't even start. I did start, and then I just rolled over.
I need to get past you though. It's gonna be interesting.
Oh, I can recover. I mean, I was parked just in such a way that you could
Cover now.
use me as a.
Yeah, I just had to get past you first.
I'm quite pleased I have got viscous materials sorted now, so viscous sand and stuff. I was a bit worried about getting that. I would love to do the deformation, but I'm definitely not going to try. There's no good solution for me to do that. No easy solution. But I would like to.
I hear mad winching.
Yeah. Winch, snap, winch, snap, winch, snap. Is that you behind me, Tad?
Yeah.
You haven't gone through this bit yet, have you? That I wouldn't.
No.
Oh, things just disconnected again.
Ugh. Yeah, I did say, Tad, I would not come this way. Have you got snow tires or ice tires?
I think it's disconnected.
Ice tire.
Don't bother. I'm in mud tires, and look how I'm doing. And I'm light. This bit is just a trap. Look it in its short skirt and its thigh highs.
Oh dear.
Like, even the bandit with all mud tires barely makes it through this. But it is quicker for me than trying to go the ice route. Are you in or outside? You haven't left yet. Oh, this looks beautiful. Look at the translucency in the subsurface scattering in the ice. That's so nice.
How it's got that blue.
Yeah. It's like Sea of Thieves. I mean, I want to like Sea of Thieves more than I do, but oh my goodness me, the graphics are just lovely.
I will say they did the water pretty good in Valheim too.
Yes, that's obviously inspired by the Sea of Thieves tech. Oh, you're doing quite well there, Artad. I should probably upgrade the winch on this thing at some point. Tasteless metaphors are what this channel is all about. Like Hitler at a clown party. But no, I have yet to buy my house. As far as I can work out, I actually have bought it. It's just now a question of just finishing off the paperwork. Like, I think it's actually done. Like, everyone's signed everything. It's just now a question of the solicitors posting paperwork back and forwards. But I don't actually own it. I can't actually start building my back cave yet.
Does it look like I'm still in the game? Because
Yep.
my internet disconnected and I've refreshed,
It does look, yeah, it does look like you're still in the game, yep.
which reconnected me to the session. Ah, okay, but it was black screen. Okay, it was like it wasn't rendering, so I did it again and it's worked this time.
No!
Phew.
Tad. Save me.
I'm a cat.
My god, it's so so what happened? My truck didn't roll, it just went thump into the snow. I do love this game's physics and graphics and everything apart from the fact I can't drive tanks around.
There is no way that truck's that heavy, game.
Oh, let me switch to it. Let me move vehicles.
Where am I going anyway once I go up here?
To the quarry.
Okay.
Or the steel
Okay, you said.
steel mill and or the quarry. Oh, did we lose the metal beams in your truck, Tad?
No, they're here.
Yeah, that's what I brought this truck for.
I think.
I've already done one. I'm waiting for you to.
How many metal beams do you see, Jay?
2 lots.
Okay. Ah, right. Okay.
I've delivered 1 lot to the truck is down in the quarry, mate. I've already got 1 truck down there.
Because it was the tiger. Okay, it was the tiger. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I forgot. I thought Tab was in my truck. Did you move?
Okay.
Did you move the axe?
Recovered.
Did you move the Axion, Tad, or not?
There's something to it. I can't see because the camera in this game is the camera in this game. Of course not. Game.
Where the fuck are you? Are you still down there? Okay, I'm on my way. Although I am running low on fuel, so...
What you coming to us is not going to help anything. Tad will get me up right in a second, and then we'll go.
You're up.
Okay.
Just, I need you to back up immediately when you hop in. Don't question it. Just.
I am. Okay, I did as you requested, Tad. That's what you said to do.
Game, you are the most stupid smart game I've ever seen.
Yeah, so basically, I just do not recommend coming this way in the slightest, unless you've got mud tires, which I happen to have.
And it's still not going well for you.
No. This way is a booby trap.
Boopy.
You said booby.
Boobies. Honeybees? Worker bees.
Game, when I'm winched from the front and I'm above it, that means you flip it over, you fucking bastard.
So, size
Yeah,
still in
yeah.
game, I thought side left.
That's what I wanted to think.
Oh, let me get out again. I've just got out the vehicle, so the winch will snap.
It did.
But I don't see Tad.
Tad is in the Voron Grad.
Why are you there?
This is not making much progress at all. Can I use I can't use the crane to pull myself along, can I?
Yeah. Yeah, of course. Yeah, absolutely.
And now my shifter doesn't
Absolutely, you
work?
can.
Yeah.
Well, I can stick it in the ground behind me and push.
Oh,
Push off the ground.
well, I mean, I'd use the. Okay, Tad, that's good. That's good. That was a particularly unorthodox method of writing. So if you can, winch your way over to the electricity pylon.
Actually,
Can I just say
up
something?
here is very clean.
far.
It's just a lot of trees.
Before you go too far, you need to take those big vehicles the other route. You are not going to get them the other side of that quarry, going through the rocks.
I've done that bit already, though. I did.
Nah.
I did it in the bandit. You were
You
there.
get the tiger and the through there. You won't get the white stuff through there.
No, oh, I haven't even worked out which direction the cranes are coming.
That's what I'm saying. You won't get the cranes through there.
Maybe, I don't know.
From the quarry to the vehicles, you will not get the cranes. I can assure you. I just 10 minutes getting the tiger around those tight bends.
Yeah, the cranes have fairly vague collision though.
Give it a go, see what happens.
The other route is full of trees as well. There's no good route. There's just a series of bad routes. There's a bad route and a less bad route.
Sorry, do you need a truck?
Where are you?
I'm at the top of the quarry.
Si, can you get back to the slidey bit, the slidey rock bit?
Yeah, I'll
If you-
lose about the last 10 minutes of progress. Yeah.
But you're stuck on the pinch point, yeah?
Yeah.
Right. So if you get back to the
I'm making
slidey.
very slow progress.
Okay.
Halfway across it.
I cannot get across the slidey bit. I'm on the wrong tyres. But if you can get me across the slidey bit with a little bit of anchor, I will then be able to help you through the pinch point. That's why. Okay. I have mud tyres.
So why is the fleet
I mean, I'm
starting?
halfway across it now.
If you think you can make it, that's good. Go for it. I will
I
meet you
don't know.
there.
I don't know. It's probably about the same amount of effort either way. Wiggling and stuff. Well, it looks like my anchors are out. Is it just because? It just looks like they are.
Tag, can you reach the pylon yet to winch onto?
Yes.
Yeah. Suddenly it becomes a lot easier. No, don't squash me. Don't squash me. Don't squash me, bro. There you go. Now it suddenly gets easy.
He says as half of them disappears into the
Oh.
mud.
You can push. You can rock yourself with the crane.
Hold on, I'm just going to check the map before I go any further. Feel free to tug me off. There is technically a shortcut down to side, but I've never tried it. So down to the service area, and then down there, and that would just bring me out just in front of side. Shall I try that? Because we've never tried it. And
That's where I'm going now, in the top.
What?
I'm going down to get sign now from
You're
the
not.
service
You're not.
area.
You're not going down from there. That's not service. That's the steel mill. Yeah, Tad.
well-
I would not go this way. I really would take the other. If you've got ice tires, take the other route. Take the other direction.
No, I'm on a mission. I've dropped some steel beams. I've got to go get those.
Yes, and that's not the way to get to them. You cannot get to the quarry from where you are.
The one I dropped right here is, though. Map.
Yeah, I know. We did it before. It did not go very well. Essentially, there's an easy and quick route which doesn't work because you'll fuck it up. And we seem to keep taking those rather than the slow and boring routes, which are less hard.
And the
We've got the
dev's
spirit,
just
we're
sitting
just
there
a little
watching
confused.
Frame laughing his ass.
But yeah, I'm coming up from the top side. I think I can make a small truck down there without too much issue. And I've got fuel and repair points and a tug. Oh, you dropped steel there. Sorry, Tad. I didn't get to see that on my map.
Really? That's less than ideal.
This is a bit advanced. I'm using my crane as a sort of counterbalance, because I'm tipping to the right, so I'm sticking the crane out to the left.
In an
Whilst
emergency,
launching myself.
With that.
you can also sometimes throw out your anchors too.
But don't do that.
Yeah, it will kind of stop me making forwards progress.
Yeah, but it might also stop you making sideways progress.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I
That's
can
not
operate the
you doing
menu that
something.
quickly though.
I have done it a couple of times. I like when my vehicle sort of, it looks like it's going to tip slowly and there's nothing to winch onto, just thrown out those little anchors.
Oh, I thought you meant when you were going down that hill.
No, not as an alternate to the handbrake, no. That would be
Is it an
silly.
option?
No. I mean, so
Shoot
it,
down the mountain and you throw out your winch at the passing
yeah, it
guardrail.
only in the same way, jamming your car into reverse is an option for making it brake quickly. Well, you know, there's several definitions of the word brake.
No, yeah. Mythbusters did bust that.
Did they?
Yeah. Your car just doesn't go into reverse when you're going forward like that.
It would be early.
Or maybe the shitty car they were playing with.
Uh,
So not all cars were made the same.
Yeah, a modern synchro mesh gearbox would have a very hard time doing into it, but I assure you, if those plates were worn, you could force it in.
You would also find going into first and turning the engine off would be a much better option.
But that wasn't the myth.
It's quite impressive factory just
Yeah, well, it's not. It's that's the factory where we send the rocket out from, because it's got a massive train track.
Oh.
Okay, let me take the...
Can you see where I am?
Yes. But I'm working out if this shortcut's a good one. Good Lord, I tell you what, I would not like to do this alone. Like, we've spent 9 hours now on this area, and there have been 4 of us the whole time. I definitely would not like to do this single player. Actually, so far this looks trivial. Like, this looks like a much easier route than ever going over the icy bit again.
Now to test that theory.
No, so far, I said.
Don't drive at me.
I thought you were stuck on the pinch point.
No, I said I'm making slow progress, and I'm using my crane as a counterbalance.
Well, if you want to winch onto me, I will turn around and drive forward.
Okay.
I do need to get some fuel.
Fuck
from
you.
somewhere, though.
Flip.
Yeah, the physics did not do something physics should have done. Actually, Tad, aren't you really close to me?
Anymore.
Oh.
Come on, quick winch. Get the message. Doesn't want to. Gonna have to do a manual.
I
flipped
slipped.
No, that's really annoying.
Bear with me. Bear with
It
me.
is.
I need to see if I've got fuel on my roof. I do. Bingo.
Oh, I have to go the other way.
At the end of here, are we turning right? So I guess we have to. Are we turning right towards the quarry?
Yes.
Yeah. That route looks awful through all that water.
Oh, no, we're not. No. Jay doesn't reckon it's possible in the crane.
Okay. Shall I try it anyway?
Given it's midnight, I guarantee you will not make it if you try and go that way.
Okay, so where am I headed for?
You're headed for where I dropped the beams off my truck. Probably
Is that, northeast of here where it says metal beams.
It's
That's
at-
the truck.
it's at
Just
the-
find it.
Yes, that's the one.
Come to me.
Just one sec, Jay, just in the map. I see.
It's a shame the snowfall doesn't slowly recover the tire treads off the level.
No, rebooting the map does that.
Yeah.
Alright, am I winching onto you now?
Yeah, I don't know if you'll get through that mud there.
Well, I never tried going this way. Always gone over the bridge previously.
With the bridge, it doesn't work.
I always go to the right. It's usually pretty easy.
Oh, I've just gone over the wooden slits. Oh, that was weird. It was saying close functions, but I didn't have the functions menu open.
You're not winched on, can you get it?
Shit. Is it the slightly light blue ice that's breakable, isn't it?
I think so.
Oh, fuck me backwards with the
We either do it right here and go up to the quarry, which is going to be a
No.
real pain in the
No,
arse.
we were just saying we're not going to do that. We're going to go straight on.
Okay, that would be the easier route. Not the shortest, but the easiest. You need me to go first, you're not going to get through up there.
How am I overtaking you then?
Because I hit a rock. And a tree.
Race,
Yeah,
go. 3, 2, 1, go.
What?
I can't, I'm on a rock. Oh,
Sorry,
appreciate
an international versus the Tartarin?
But you wanted a fair race.
Yeah, but I said go, and he said he's stuck on a rock. So
Wow. One could
look like
think
you're
that
having great
that
fun.
would disqualify him.
Okay, but it's not a submarine.
oh, Jay, I've got a crane. Don't tip me over. Not helpful. God.
Right, now winch on.
What do you mean winch on? You just knocked me over.
Yeah, that's what I'm going around the other side of the trees to make that
I
easier.
can't winch onto you because you've knocked me over, so my engine stopped.
Oh.
Oh, fuck's sake. Fucking
Well, on
Right,
that note then,
disconnected.
I will